Yo, so I'm sitting here.
Every morning I wake up, I eat Captain Crunch.
Reimagine the discombobulated boobulated.
The same thing for dinner and the same for lunch. They call it Captain Crunch, but I can't tell. Cause every time I eat it, it's soggy as hell. One particular morning after washing my bowl, threw on my tailor-made sweatsuit and all my gold. Put on my Adidas sneakers called Boulevard. I got my only transportation, my Transpass card. Went downstairs and I kicked the cat. Leave him alone if he caught some rats. Me and the cat, we don't get along because I used to have a hamster and now he's gone. Well anyway, back to the day, I had to get myself together and be on my way. Had to run back upstairs to get my keys, cause I could see me now tonight saying let me in please. I got my keys, now that was it. Went back downstairs, now this is serious shit. The goddamn cat was on the kitchen stove. I crawled on the floor in my nice clean clothes. I swung at the cat, tried to break his jaw, but he was too fast and scratched me with his paw. The itty bitty kitty cat hurt my pride, so I took the itty bitty cat outside. Started spinning around, thought what's the use? So then I threw the fucking cat on the goddamn roof. Cat, 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 cat. Cat, 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 cat. Cat, 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 cat. Cat, 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 cat. Little Jack Horner sat down in a corner, writing on the wall. His mother came, slapped him in the back of his head and said, you have no sense at all. He fell to the floor and picked himself up. She said, get out, and he said, what the fuck? I'm 18 now, I'm almost grown. I think it's about time for me to be on my own. He got his feeling sneaks in Giorgio Cologne. Rusty on pain, convinced to leave home. In spite of the fact that he was a tad needy, he took up a life of writing graffiti on the side wall of Al's kitchen, on the beer bar and grill. He even put burners in D.C. Yes, he did it on Capitol Hill. Now he's up in the big league, serving his time for that. Getting screwed in the butt every day of the weekend. You know something wrong with that. Discombobulator, boobulator. Ha, 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 ha. Discombobulator, boobulator. Ha, 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 ha. Discombobulator, boobulator. Ha, 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 ha. Discombobulator, boobulator. Ha, 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 ha. Chinese food can be real swell if you can go into the place and stand the smell. Everything you buy smells exactly the same. They just switch it around and change the name. Beef yop chow mein and egg foo young. They call it chop suey, but it's chopped dog tongue. The sodas taste like shrimp fried rice, and the candy bars are cold as ice. They sell everything from Snickers to hers. When they kill the cats, what do they do with the furs? Chinese food scares the mess out of me, but it really doesn't matter when I get hungry. About 1 o'clock, I had a stomach ache, so I went up on the Ave to get a pepper steak. I didn't feel like being rude, so I ordered nice. He acted like he didn't hear me, so I ordered twice. He said 3 for $9. I thought to myself, this chick talks funny. Do you want a soda with your order? The Chinese sound like a broken tape recorder. I said that's okay, cause I'm on a diet. And the soda from here, you know I won't buy it. He got mad as hell, started turning red. I couldn't understand a word he said. He said, chick, 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 huh? Chick, 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 huh? Chunga, chick, chop, chunga, chick. I said, hold up a minute, you're talking too fast. I'll break this glass and kick your damn ass. Oh no, you won't do nothing to me, cause I was the teacher of the mighty Bruce Lee. That Bruce Lee shit doesn't really mean nothing. 6 feet underground in a damn coffin. You Oriental brothers think your art is foolproof. I pull my 45 out and shoot the mess out of you. See, right about then, he started talking bull crap with my Chinese style. I could stop a damn bullet. So I reached into my drawers, pulled out my 45. And that's when the whole Chinese joint came alive. He said, oh my Buddha, I apologize. Tears were running from the Chinese eyes. I said, look, you chink, your damn food stink. You gon' talk some shit to me cause I want nothing to drink. Give my pepper steak to somebody else, because a grown damn man shouldn't mess on himself. And you don't quit the ultimate. He's hand master, flash the shore. And it's gonna be a way that I can rock. And I can tell the people I'll take it to the top. See side to side and back to back with 2 MCs young, gifted and black. He is the DJ, but he raps too. And all you sucker MCs, you know you're through. I said, yak, 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 yak. Yak, 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 yak. It's like this, y'all. Like this, y'all. It's like this, y'all. It's like that, y'all. That, y'all. That, y'all.
Wow.
Every morning I wake up, I eat Captain Crunch, eat the same.
Yo, let's see something. So I'm demonstrating the power of Suno, and I took discombobulator, boobulator, and I put the words in the Suno and asked it to give me a gospel sound with big voices, a big choir, and soulful black singer. And some of them are not sounding so black, but it's still just the harmonies is crazy. Alright, so here we go.
I eat Captain Crunch. Eat the same thing for dinner. Every morning I wake up. I eat Captain Crunch. Eat the same thing for dinner. And the same for lunch. They call it Captain Crunch. But I can't tell. Cause every time I eat it, it's soggy as hell. One particular morning, after washing my bowl, threw on my tailor-made sweatsuit and on my glove, put on my Adidas sneakers called Boulevard. Got my only transportation, my Transpass card. Went downstairs and I kicked the cat. I leave him alone if he caught some rats. Me and the cat, we don't get along, because I used to have a hamster and now he's gone. Well, anyway, back to the day. I had to get myself together and be on my way. Had to run back upstairs to get my keys, cause I can see me now tonight saying, let me in, please. I got my keys now, that was it. Went back downstairs, now this is serious shit. The goddamn cat was on the kitchen stove. I crawled on the floor in my nice clean clothes. Hung at the cat, tried to break his jaw, but he was too fast and scratched me with his paw. The itty bitty kitty cat hurt my pride, so I took the itty bitty cat outside. Started spinning around, thought what to do. Then I threw the fucking cat on the goddamn roof. Yak, 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 yak. Yak, 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 yak.
writing on the wall.
His mother came, slapped him in the back of his head and said, "You have no sense at all." He fell to the floor and picked himself up. She said, "Get out." And he said, "What the fuck? I'm 18 now, I'm almost grown. I think it's about time for me to be on my own." He got his feet like snakes and Giorgio cologne, rust only in paint, and commenced to leave home. Despite of the fact that he was a tan needy, he took up a life of writing graffiti on the sidewall of Al's kitchen, on the BF bar and grill. He even put burners in DC, as he did it on Capitol Hill. Now he's up in the big leagues, serving his time for that. Getting screwed in the butt every day of the week, and you know something wrong with that. Discombobulator, boobulator, ha 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 ha. 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 Chinese food can be real swell if you can go into the place and stand the smell. Everything you buy smells exactly the same. They just switch it around and change the name. Beef yak chow mein and egg foo young. They call it chop suey, but it's chopped dog tongue. Sodas taste like shrimp fried rice, and the candy bars are cold as ice. They sell everything from Snickers to Hers. When they kill the cats, what do they do with the furs? Chinese food scares the mess out of me, but it really doesn't matter when I get hungry. About 1 o'clock, I had a stomach ache, so I went up on there to get a pepper steak. I didn't feel like being rude, so I ordered nice. He acted like he didn't hear me, so I ordered twice. He said $3.49. I reached for my money. I thought to myself, this chick talks funny. Do you want a soda with your order? The Chinese sounds like a broken tape record. I said, that's okay, cause I'm on a diet, and the soda from here, you know I won't buy it. He got mad as hell, started turning red. I couldn't understand a word he said. He said, chica chuka chica chica chuka chica chica chuka chuka chica chuka chuka chica chuka chica chica. I said, hold up a minute, you're talking too fast. I'll break this glass and kick your damn ass.
Oh no, you won't do nothing to me, cause I was the teacher of the mighty Bruce Lee.
That Bruce Lee shit doesn't really mean nothing. 6 feet on the ground in a damn coffin. The Oriental brothers think your art is foolproof. I pull my 45 out and shoot the mess out of you. See, right about then he started talking bull crap. With my Chinese style, I can stop a damn bullet. So I reached into my drawers, pulled out my 45. That's when the whole Chinese joint came alive. He said, oh my Buddha, I apologize. Tears were running from the Chinese eyes. I said, look, you chink, your damn food stink. You gon' talk some shit to me, cause I want nothing to drink. Give my pepper steak to somebody else, because a grown damn man shouldn't mess on himself. If you don't quit the ultimate, these hand master flash the show. There's gonna be a way that I can ride, and I can tell the people I'll take it to the top. See, side to side and back to back, we're two MCs, young, gifted, and black. He is a DJ, but he raps too, and all you sucker MCs, you know you're through. I said, yak, 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 yak. It's like this, y'all. Yak, 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 yak. It's like this, y'all. Yak, 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 yak. It's like this, y'all. Yak, 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 yak,
All right. Discombobulator, boobulator, gospel style. I know that's gonna piss somebody off somewhere, but if I don't do it, ain't gonna do it. It's fine. So I'm I'm playing around with Suno, which is an AI music generator, and I threw in my discombobulator, boobulator lyrics, and I threw in some prompts and tweaked some stuff, and I'm getting discombobulated, boobulated over here.
Morning I wake up up, I eat Captain Crunch. Eat the same thing for dinner and the same for lunch. They call it Captain Crunch, but I can't tell, cause every time I eat it, it's soggy as hell.
Rock steady.
After washing my bowl, threw on my tailor-made sweatsuit and on my gold, put on my Adidas sneakers, called Boulevards.
Hey, Rock, I gotta go back to this other one I was playing, man. Listen to this. It's playing around in Suno, man. Let it make remakes of Discombobulator Boobulator. And these are my gospel versions.
Wake up, I eat Captain Crunch. Eat the same thing for dinner and the same for lunch. They call it Captain Crunch, but I can't tell, cause every time I eat it, it's soggy as hell. One particular morning, after washing my bowl,
Threw on my tailor-made sweatsuit and all my gold.
put on my Adidas sneakers called Boulevard.
Got my only transportation, my Transpass card.
Went downstairs and I took the cat.
I leave him alone if he caught some rats.
Me and the cat, we don't get along, because I used to have a hamster and now he's gone. Well, anyway, back to the day. I had to get myself together and be on my way. Had to run back upstairs to get my keys, cause I can see me now tonight saying,
Let me in, please.
I got my keys now, that was it. Went back downstairs, now this is serious shit. The goddamn cat was on the kitchen stove. I crawled on the floor in my nice clean clothes.
I got like 20 of them.
Tried to break his jaw.
I got like 20 of them trap Jones.
Scratch me with his paw.
The itty bitty kitty cat hurt my
So
pride.
I took the itty bitty cat outside.
Started spinning around, thought was
I saw your comment, man. It was,
Cat
I
on the
appreciate it.
goddamn roof.
yak, 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 yeah, yeah. Yak, 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 yeah, yeah. Yak, 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 yeah, yeah. Yak, 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 yak.
Ban my shit. I'ma make 50 of them.
Little Jack Horner sat down in a corner writing on the wall. His mother came, slapped him in the back of his head and said, you have no sense at all. He fell to the floor and picked himself up. She said, get out. He said, what the fuck? I'm 18 now, I'm almost grown. I think it's about time for me to be on my own. He got his feet out sticks and Giorgio cologne, Rust-Oleum paint, and commenced to leave home. Despite of the fact that he was a tad needy,
He took up a life of writing graffiti.
on the side wall of Al's kitchen, on the BF bar and grill. He even put burners in D.C.
As he did it on Capitol Hill.
Now he's up in the big leagues,
Serving his time for that.
getting screwed in the butt every day of the week. And you know something wrong with that. Discombobulator, boobulator, ha 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 ha. 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 Chinese food can be real swell if you can go into the place and the smell. Everything you buy smells exactly the same. They just switch it around and change the name. Beef yak chow mein and egg foo young. They call it chop suey, but it's chopped off tongue. Sodas taste like shrimp fried rice, and the candy bars are cold as ice. They sell everything from Snickers to Hers. When they kill the cats, what do they do with the furs? Chinese food scares the mess out of me, but it really doesn't matter when I get hungry. About 1 o'clock, I had a stomach ache, so I went up on the air to get a pepper steak. I didn't feel like being rude, so I ordered nice. He acted like he didn't hear me, so I ordered twice. He said $3.49. I reached for my money. I thought to myself, this chick talks funny. Do you want a soda with your order? The Chinese sounds like a broken tape record. I said, that's okay, cause I'm on a diet, and the soda from here, you know I won't buy it. He got mad as hell, started turning red. I couldn't understand a word he said. He said, chica, 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 chupa, chica, chica. Ah, chuka, chuka, chica, chuka, chuka, chica, chuka, chica, chica. Ah, chuka, chuka, chica. I said, hold up a minute, you're talking too fast. I'll break this glass and kick your damn ass.
Yo,
No, you won't do nothing to me, cause I was the teacher of the mighty Bruce Lee.
That Bruce
For
Lee
$10,
doesn't
man, you
really
can make
mean nothing. 6 feet on the
I think 500 songs a month and release them. I got about 2,000 songs, all kinds of shit.
So I reached into my drawers, pulled out my 45. That's when the whole Chinese joint came alive. He said, "Oh my Buddha, I apologize. Tears were running from the Chinese eyes." I said, "Look, you think your damn food stink? You gon' talk some shit to me 'cause I want nothing to drink. Give my pepper steak to somebody else because a grown damn man shouldn't mess on himself. You don't quit the ultimate. He's handmaster, flash the show. There's gonna be a way that I can ride, and I can tell the people I'll take it to the top. See side to side and back to back. We're two MCs, young, gifted, and black. He is a DJ, but he raps too. And all you sucker MCs, you know you're through." I said, "Yak, yak, 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 yak." It's like this, y'all. Yak, 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 yak,
Yo.
yak, 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 yak. It's like this,
$10 a month. Yep.
yak, 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 yak.
You can use it for free, but if you don't pay for it, then you're not licensed to put the songs out. So I'm putting all this shit out. I'm gonna do a whole trap album, all of the same songs with different beats. Cause I'm bored and living in Las Vegas. You ain't supposed to be bored living in Las Vegas. What's up, Joel? I see you on Facebook. Yeah, I'm broadcasting on Facebook and Instagram at the same time. Cause you know, I'm bored. Oh, yeah. I gotta go back. Alright, let me see.
Every morning I wake up, I eat Captain Crunch.
I knew that was
Same thing for dinner and the same for lunch.
Oh
They
god.
call it Captain Crunch, but I can't tell.
I asked for
'Cause
black.
every time I eat it, it's soggy as hell.
That sounds like one of the whiners. I asked for it. So my prompt in here, Rocksteady, is like I got now I should have brought you on here. Let me see. I got so I got the discombobulated the lyrics in here. Let me see where we at. The lyrics, and then I describe what type of song I want. So I got gospel, big voices, big choir, soulful black singer, and harmonies. And I'm like making these Jones right now as I'm sitting here. That's why I'm flipping. And but this John right here really sound like the one Marvin Winans or somebody. We'll go back.
Every morning I wake up, I eat Captain Crunch. Eat the same thing for dinner and the same for lunch. They call it Captain Crunch, but I can't tell.
Wow.
'Cause every time I eat it, it's soggy as hell. One particular morning after washing my bowl, threw on my tailor-made sweatsuit and all my gold. On my Adidas sneakers called Boulevards, I got my only transportation, a Transpass card. Went downstairs and I kicked the cat. I leave him alone if he caught some rats. Me and the cat, we don't get along because I used to have a hamster and now he's gone. Well, anyway, back to the day. I had to get myself together and be on my way. Had to run back upstairs to get my keys, cause I can see me now tonight saying, "Let me in, please." I got my keys, now that was it. Went back downstairs, now this is serious.
Let the church say amen.
I was on the kitchen stove. I crawled on the floor in my nice clean clothes. I
Good clown.
tried to break his jaw, but he was too fast and scratched me with his paw. The itty bitty kitty cat hurt my pride, so I took the itty bitty cat outside, started spinning around, thought what's the use? Then I threw the fucking cat on the goddamn roof.
What's crazy is I never heard these before, ever. I just made these in the last 15 minutes. And these Jones are taking me out.
Yak ya! Little Jack Horner sat down in the corner writing on the wall. His mother came, slapped him in the back of his head and said, "You have no sense at all." He fell to the floor and picked himself up. She said, "Get out," and he said, "What the fuck? I'm 18 now, I'm almost grown. I think it's about time for me took up a life of writing graffiti on the side wall of Al's kitchen, on the BF bar and grill. He even put burners.
All right, like one of my friends, he was I had sent him one of the trap version of the song, and he was asking me if Suno could do harmony, and I'm like, if you ask for it, you know what I mean? So like, I'm like, Estonia 44. So like, I'm like, yeah, well. So I sat down and I said, okay, well, I sent him some examples, but I was like, it'll be even more fun if I take discombobulator boobulator and put it, you know, and put harmonies on it. And this is taking me out, yo.
In DC, yes, he did it on Capitol Hill. Now he's up in the big league, serving his time for that.
And for people who just joining, I'm using Suno.com. I've never been a gatekeeper. I've always told people how to do stuff. What Suno is, it's an AI music generator. So if you write songs and you need music, you can put your songs into the software and it will make music for you. Then you can, you know, if you want to go on the studio, you can take you can take pieces out. So you can take, if they put a vocal in, you can take it out, put in your own vocal, record it, and you can sell it. So like, music, I think music should be cheap now to make because you don't get nothing for streaming. Like Spotify is paying people 0.003 to 0.005 cents to make a record. I'm sorry, for streaming. So you shouldn't pay a whole lot of money to make music at this day. I mean, and people complain about, oh yeah, well, a lot of musicians gonna be out of business, but a lot of those, well, they're not musicians. A lot of beat makers and beat programmers are gonna be out of out of jobs. But I know the history of music, and the first person who bought a drum machine, started making drum beats on drum machines, got rid of the drummer. And then the keyboards got rid of the whole entire band. So music has to change, it has to evolve. And right now, since these companies are jerking artists, you gotta make music for as cheap as you possibly can. And this Suno is absolutely amazing.
Shoot in the butt every day of the week, and you know something wrong with that. Discombobulator, boobulator, ha 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 ha. Discombobulator, boobulator, ha 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 ha. Discombobulator, boobulator, discombobulator, boobulator, discombobulator, boobulator, ha 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 ha. Hey, Chinese food can be real swell if you can go into the place and stand the smell.
Yo, if they ever play this shit in your church, leave. I'm serious.
Everything you buy smells exactly the same. They just switch it around and change the name. Beef yak chow mein and egg foo young. They call it chop suey, but it's chop dog tongue. The sodas taste like shrimp fried rice, and the candy bars are cold as ice. They sell everything from Snickers to hers. When they kill the cats, what do they do with the furs? Chinese food scares the mess out of me, but it really doesn't matter when I get hungry. About 1 o'clock, I had a stomach ache, so I went up on the app to get a pepper steak. I didn't feel like being rude, so I ordered nice. He acted like he didn't hear me, so I ordered twice. He said $3.49. I reached for my money. I thought to myself, this chink talks funny. Do you want a soda with your order? The Chinese sound like a broken tape recorder. I said that's okay, cause I'm on a diet, and the soda from here, you know I won't buy it. He got mad as hell, started turning red. I couldn't understand a word he said. He said chicka chee coo coo chica chee chee, chuka chuka chica chuka chee chee, chuka chuka chica chee chee, chuka chuka chica chuka chee chee. I said hold up a minute, you're talking too fast. I'll break this glass and kick your damn ass. Oh no, you won't do nothing to me, cause I was a teacher of the mighty Bruce Lee. That Bruce Lee shit doesn't really mean nothing. 6 feet underground in a damn coffin. Your Oriental.
Oh, your request went away. What's up, man?
Right about it, he started talking bull crap.
What'd you say?
That's crazy. That Chinese one.
Yo, every time they get to the look, I don't care if it's the trap. I did it in trap. I did it in trap. I did it in gospel. I did it in blues, country, and none of them get the yak 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 yak. Or it is because it puts a new twist and a new spin on it. And I'm like, look, whichever one get the most attention, I'm gonna redo it. But yeah, and when it gets to the Chinese, when it gets to that joint, all them joints mess it up. I don't care what.
I heard that on the track version. I was like, they put that on. Right?
Yes. It's like I'm having a ball, man. I'm listening, and
Hey man,
because
that's what it's about, having fun.
yo,
Like you said, the music industry is like upside down, so you gotta.
oh yeah, man. Like I mean, the streaming prices. I mean, people really don't realize how much AI is leveling the playing field for
It is.
people.
You
Like
gotta get
just,
on it.
huh?
You gotta all get up on it.
Oh, adapt or die. You know what I mean? It's adapt or die. People complain. Oh yeah, you know. I'm like, man, look, you better learn it. You better learn it, or you ain't gonna be able to eat. You know what I'm saying? But
Flintstone age no more.
nah,
The jet-
and if you think about it, you make beats. 90% of the beat makers are just copying something else because that's all the artists want to hear. Artists really don't want you to like make nothing new, fresh. They looking for they come in, give me that future beat, or give me this. I remember being I hated being in the studio working with artists because they would come in. You know how to make beats, and you tell them, look, we can have a fresh custom beat nobody ain't never heard before. They go, nah. Here's my beat I download from YouTube. They can't make a dime. They can't make a dime from it. And hey yo, what's up, man, Skinny? And so it's like so you got to make ways to make music for less money and then to get it out there, and then you spend your time and energy in a good show, a good performance. Hopefully you ain't connected to no label with no 360 deal with 360 deals, and you're doing your own thing. So making music cheaply right now is the way to go, because if you're going in the studio and spending thousands of dollars to make music, you are not gonna get your money back. You know, as a new artist, you know what I mean. So you got to spend the least amount of money as you possibly can. And these labels, like, are keeping the same artists on the labels for years and years and years and years. They're not really picking up too many new artists, and when they do, they explode. Like Nov6, you know what I mean? They just like, what happened to him? He's like, one day he was chilling, and the other day, hey man, I'm hanging, I'm still doing it, man. I'm listening to, I took Discombobulator, Boobulator, and I turned it in, I turned it into gospel songs. So it's like, I was telling people, man, if you ever go to your church and they playing this joint, just leave, because it ain't, you're going to hell. But anyway, here's some more, man. I'm gonna just go through them, because all these I just made. So some of them I still haven't even listened to. So here we go. Oh, they funky as shit too.
You just type the lyrics in.
Huh?
You just type the lyrics in, right?
Yeah. Well, actually, I copied it. They're online, so I just copied them and you paste it in.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah. Yep. So you could type, like, if you have a brand new song and you want to just try it, try the lyrics out with new music, you just pop it in the Suno, and then you choose the style of music that you want, and and it's got it's everything, man, everything. So, but this,
I turned down a deal from Atlantic last year. I was like, I ain't signing with y'all. Y'all tripping.
yeah,
I'm
man.
not signing a deal.
It's like, if you put the work in, man. Like right now with social media, man, there are no gatekeepers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's no more gatekeepers, and like a lot of people are like turning their back on rappers because they find out a lot of these gangster rappers is getting screwed in the butt. But you know what I mean? Or they ain't as gangsters as they thought they was, and that's literally and figuratively when it comes to these deals. So you got to make music. Good music as cheap as you possibly can. It is the music business. It's not, you know what I mean? It's like, you can't look at it as nothing else right now. Now there's
I
people,
ain't even doing it for the business. I'm doing it because I love doing it.
man, I'm doing it because I love it, and I love playing with these new toys, and everything I make in here, I'm releasing. Because I already got a deal with TuneCore. So I just take, like, I'm gonna do the actual I do that. Yeah, right. You silly. Somebody.
I got something going on with TuneCore too.
Yeah.
I've been with them for a minute.
Yeah, I like them. I like it. I mean, plus I got the Rocky 5 stuff. I got Discombobulator. One of my biggest records is Another Sad Song.
Yeah,
So let me show you something I did. Show you something I did the other day. So I came on here, and I wanted to reimagine Another Sad Song, the music for it. So it's gonna sound like crap because I sang into my iPhone the basic melody of it. Let me see, create songs. Oh,
Yep, I'm loving this technology.
Man, it's insane. It's insane. Let me see it. I took another sad song and I just sang in the melody. I got so many songs that it's hard to find some. So I wasn't able to do it on the computer yesterday, so I'm gonna do it from what I did on the phone. So all right, here's a let me see, this the one?
Here's another sad song from me.
So I'm just singing it plain, right? Because I needed to learn it. So I sang it real plain.
I don't know what went wrong. Don't know why we're through. Every time I wonder.
So you know it basically. So here's what it reimagined.
Here's another sad song from me to you. I don't know what
I asked for 90s R&B with a black male vocalist, and this is what I got. So it gave me a whole new way to sing this song.
Michael Jackson for a second.
Yeah.
Here's another sad
Oh, in the beginning, yup.
from me to you. I don't know what I went wrong.
It messed the melody up, but
Don't know why we're through. Every time I wonder, try to figure it out. I wonder where I started. I wanna back in town.
so that's the only words I put in it. That's so it's short. So here's another one.
Here's another sad song from me to you.
This is crazy.
What went wrong? Don't
Oh, Mike and Babyface. I hear that, Skinny.
every time I wonder.
Oh, this is a hit song in Brazil. It's been a hit since it came out.
Wow.
And I've never been to Brazil. A guy
I have
from
a lot of fans over not Brazil. The frick is that? It's somewhere down there, Colombia, I think.
yeah,
Colombia.
yeah. You never know, man. You just gotta put it out. Like, cause this guy said that women used to cry in the club when this came on, and it's still a big hit now. I was like, wow.
My little big hit is this darn stupid record I made. This is a reprint.
Mm-hmm.
I made the original record in '95.
Yeah.
I couldn't give that record away. I couldn't give it away. And then in 2013 or something, somebody hit me up, wanted to interview me.
Uh-huh.
The next thing I know, people talking about, yo, you got any copies of that record?
Yo, that's
I was like,
funny,
Yeah. And then I started selling them to them.
bro.
I had to find out that it went to Japan and sold for $700.
Wow. I sold $500 for a record I did with a group called Ism and the Naughty Child coming through.
I remember them.
Yeah, I sold the record. It was me and Trevor produced it, and it sold for $500. And then another situation, I'm driving downtown. I'm driving down south, and they was talking about Discombobulate on the radio, and we was driving through like one of them damn bubblefuck countries cities down there. But and the other thing was what else did I learn about? Oh man, I was in Japan, and this guy we were sitting at this long table, and this guy brought up Discombobulator Boobulator in Japan. I was like, wow, this is crazy. Like, you don't know where your music is gonna go. You have no clue.
I'm still
No
shipping
clue.
out some. I dug up. If I went and reprinted the record,
Uh-huh.
obviously, but I actually dug up these joints that I did from '98,
Uh-huh.
and I started selling these.
Bro.
Direct.
Super bad. I got the 2-inch of Super Bad. The 2-inch 24 track. So it's a company down here that I'm gonna take it to them and let them remaster it. And we gotta put the whistle back in. But yeah, man. So here's another one of the sad soul ones. Let me see.
Here's another sad song from me to you.
You made that. That was in the '90s.
I don't know what went.
Huh?
Wasn't that in the '90s? You made that?
That's on the back of Discombobulator Boobulator.
Oh, yeah. That's the
It's
80s.
it's 3 songs. It's Discombobulator Boobulator, It Ain't New York, and another sad song. And
I got that record somewhere in one of my damn crates.
yeah, somebody sent me 2 from Switzerland. That's why I love being international.
My
I love being international, bro. Like people are like, oh man, such and such not in the States. I'm like, bro, I toured 13 countries in Europe, 33 cities. You know what I mean? It's just like you know, it's bigger than just where you are. So I always tell artists, just make it, put it out. Right now, there's no excuses. You know what I mean? You can put something on YouTube, something, you know, if it's good and it's gonna stick to somebody, then you just never know. You never know.
You remember Sean G? The boy Sean G?
Yeah.
Boy got killed.
Yep. Is that did Jim Hill have him?
No,
That's
Bob Whiting and
okay.
Ed Washington.
Who's the other one? Cuties in Cars. Who's that?
Cuties in Cars. Damn, I can't remember that.
He went to jail. He didn't get killed. Because Jim Hill put him out. And
I
he
remember Jim Hill because Crush used to be signed to Jim Hill for a minute.
Yeah, I'm responsible for any artist that ever came on Jim Hill's label.
Really?
Yes. We look at my first record. His name ain't on it. I didn't know him. But he started
He
telling.
was like one of the first dudes that ever I know to independently put their own record out.
Yeah, and people. But
You in school, he started the trend with that.
Yeah, he told people that he did it.
Really?
Yep.
You did it before Pop Art and them too. What you was out
No. Pop Art was before me. You gotta give Lawrence and them they props because you know what I mean. Yeah, that stuff was out early.
They had Word Up first. They were doing the Word Up.
Yeah. Yep.
You're
So
right.
yeah. So
But
let me
I've
see.
been doing I've been taking. What I did was took Sean G's vocals. I took them out. It's a tape though. But I might have to get that Sunu joint and
Bro.
dabble with that.
Bruh.
I mean, yeah.
Bruh.
I'm not just hearing your joint, but I'm seeing all these new remakes of how they taking all.
Oh yeah. I did. Let me see. Public Enemy. Let me see. Is that it here? Let me do. Yo, man, I be playing with this stuff. Like I come in, it's like all day.
And you know I can't watch a damn animated commercial without thinking. I'm like, Bree do that. Bree, that look like Bree's work right there. Cause you killing that icon.
Yeah, I'm about to do the Discombobulator Boobulator video. I've been doing everybody else's. It's time to do my own.
I was trying to. I gotta get a better system to run my little iTunes joint because I was trying to do when my cousin Groove passed.
Oh yeah.
Something for him.
Yeah, I used to be on the phone with him all the time, man.
Yeah, well, you know the story of how I met him, right?
No.
I met him from Will.
When Will was still in his stuff.
When they was before he was still in the process. Because you know, me and Will was in class together.
Yeah, Willie Ono.
And I was so cool with him. I was going with him to Groove's house. Groove, Jamie, and Mark while they practicing, even though they weren't practicing. It was a busing contest. And the whole time, Will taking me over there, I never knew he was my cousin.
Oh, wow.
I never knew Groove was my cousin the whole time. I never knew him as Eric Harvey. I only knew him as DJ Groove the most, or Captain Groove.
Wow. He's amazing.
I met him from Will. Will, this my DJ.
Yeah. He's amazing. I'm gonna play some more music, man. I got
Yeah, that's crazy.
Let me see these.
Every morning I wake up, I eat Captain Crunch. Eat the same thing for dinner and the same for lunch.
You gotta make a video for that.
They call it Captain Crunch, but I can't tell. Cause every time I eat it,
Call me Breeze Franklin.
tell.
Except without the
One
dance.
particular morning after washing my bowl, threw on my tailor-made sweatsuit and all my gold. Put on my Adidas sneakers, called Boulevards. I got my only transportation, the Transpass card. Went downstairs and I kicked the cat. I leave him alone if he caught some rats. Me and the cat, we don't get along because I used to have a hamster and now he's gone. Well, anyway, back to the day. I had to get myself together and be on my way. Had to run back upstairs to get my keys because I can see me now tonight saying, let me in, please. I got my keys, now that was it. Went back downstairs, now this is serious shit. The goddamn cat was on the kitchen stove. I crawled on the floor in my nice clean clothes. I swung at the cat, tried to break his jaw, but he was too fast and scratched me with his paw. The itty bitty kitty cat hurt my pride, so I took the itty bitty cat outside, started spinning around, thought what's the
I threw the fucking cat on the goddamn roof. Sat down in the corner, writing on the wall.
I'm just trying to think of what church I can record this at.
His mother came, slapped him in the back of his head and said, "You have no sense at all." He fell to the floor and picked himself up. She said, "Get out," and he said, "What the fuck? I'm 18 now. I'm almost grown. I think it's about time for me to be on my own." He got his feeling sneaks in Giorgio cologne, rushed only and paid and commenced to leave home. Despite of the fact that he was a tad needy, he took up a life of writing graffiti on the side wall of Al's kitchen, on the BF bar and grill.
That's the B-Force Bar and Grill, BF.
Put burners in D.C. Yes, he did it on Capitol Hill. Now he's up in the big league, serving his time for that, getting screwed in the butt every day of the week. And you know something wrong with that. Discombobulator.
You want to do that Tupac thing?
Chinese food can be real swell if you can go into the place and stand the smell. Everything you buy smells exactly the same.
I get some
they
choir
can switch it
robes
around and change the name. Beef yak chow mein and egg foo young. They call it chop suey, but it's chop dog tongue. The sodas taste like shrimp fried rice, and the candy bars are cold as ice. They sell.
Now, I'm gonna tell you something. I gotta tell you something.
What?
That song right there, the original one, is part of the reason why I don't eat from Chinese stores.
You know what? So many people told me their stories about not eating Chinese food no more. Because all they had to do was do their research, and they would have found out that what I was saying and it was true. You know, I was a little wild. You know what? You know what people don't give me props about, man, with that record? That's the hardest record in the 80s.
Yeah.
You name one record that is harder than Discombobulator Boobulator. From the beginning of the record, I diss a cereal brand. They call it Captain Crunch, I can't tell. Soggy as hell. Then I go into kicking cats. So Peter all over my ass. I threw the cat up on the roof. I'm talking about a bull writing graffiti, mom get kicked out in the street, go to jail, get screwed in the butt. Then the Chinese food joint is just the word, the C word in it, the food stuff. I pull out a gun in the record. I pull out a 45, pull out my 45. That's when the whole Chinese joint came alive. Let me see what Marvin Wine has got to say about that. Let me see something real quick.
Your Oriental brothers think your heart is foolproof. I want my
oh, that's the Chinese talking again.
He said 349, I reach for my money. I thought to myself, this chick talks funny. Do you want a soda with your order? The Chinese sound like a broken tape recorder. I said that's okay, cause I'm on a diet. And the soda from here, you know I won't buy it. He got mad as hell, started turning red. I couldn't understand a word he said. He said, chica chi, cuckoo, chica chi chi. Chuka chuka chi cha chuka chi chi. Chuka 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 chica chi chi. Chuka chuka chi cha chuka chi. I said, hold up a minute, you're talking too fast. I'll break this glass and kick your damn ass. Oh no, you won't do nothing to me, cause I was the teacher of the mighty Bruce Lee.
This shit crazy.
He said 349, I reach for my money. I thought to myself, this chick talks funny. Do you want a soda with your order? The Chinese sound like a broken tape recorder. I said that's okay, cause I'm on a diet. And the soda from here, you know I won't buy it. He got mad as hell, started turning red. I couldn't understand a word he said. He said chica chi, cuckoo, chica chi chi. Chuka chuka chica chuka chi chi. Chuka 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 chica chi chi. Chuka chuka chica chuka chi. I said hold up a minute, you're talking too fast. I'll break this glass and kick your damn ass. Oh no, you won't do nothing to me, cause I was a teacher of the mighty Bruce Lee. That Bruce Lee shit doesn't really mean nothing. 6 feet underground in a damn coffin. Your Oriental brothers think your heart is foolproof. I pull my 45 out and shoot the mess out of you. See, right about then he started talking bull crap with my Chinese style. I can stop a damn bullet, so I reached into my drawers, pulled out my 45. That's when the whole Chinese joint came alive. He said, oh my Buddha, I apologize. Tears were running from the Chinese eyes. I said, look you chink, your damn food steak. You gon' talk some shit to me cause I want nothing to drink. Give my pepper steak to somebody else because a grown damn man shouldn't live on himself. And you don't quit the ultimate. He's Headmaster Flash the show. And there's gonna be a way that I can rock. And I can tell the people I'll take it to the top.
This shit crazy. Here's another one. Hold up.
Whoa.
I never heard this before ever. Like I'm making these as I'm playing them. So it's like really like I got them all lined up and over here. Like if you look, I don't know if you can see the screen. I know my Facebook people can't, but on the screen I got all these lined up. Whenever it's a pink dot, that's one I haven't listened to. I just clicked on this one that had a pink dot, but like here's all the descriptions. And what I do is I hit create. As soon as I hit create, it just starts making two more. Every time you hit it, you got two more. And so right now I'm at like, and I make a folder to fit them in, and so I know, so I can kind of keep track of them. And so right now this is it's like it says 8. That's the wrong one. I got one discombobulated gospel has 39 clips. So it's crazy, man. But the intros, these intros, man. Look.
Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah.
You know what's cool too? If somebody's a singer and they're looking for a particular riff or something to inspire them to get them through a song, I can see them using, this tool. If they can't, they're sitting there like, oh man, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this next verse or whatever. They can just listen to this stuff and they can emulate. I mean, everything's copied. If you go to church, if you go to the best churches in the world, in the country, the greatest singers all have the same riffs. They all and that's why that's when you know somebody can sing because they're hard as hell to do. So like that's they can sing, but they can sing because they sound just like somebody else you saw that could sing. So it's like everything is like emulating everybody else, and it's like AI is like picking it up and throwing it out there for other people to use, and the interesting and the hardest thing about music is that I don't care all the black music that's ever been made and probably that will be made will end up in some Jewish person's hands, unfortunately, because families don't pass on, black families don't generally pass on legacies, right? You saw Hammer sold his entire masters to a Jewish company. Lil Wayne sold his masters, Nicki Minaj's masters, and Drake's masters. Just sold it. So it's like when you look at music from a standpoint of like, yo, man, you're taking money out of these artists' hands or mouths or whatever. The business is so messed up. Like the people that make the music are so messed up sometimes. It's just like they end up going bankrupt and taking money out of their own pocket. Not, so it's like for me, the hardest thing is the better the artist is, the harder they are to work with.
Of course.
They're not humble. They're not on time. They treat people like trash. Me and my brother Kenny, rest in peace. We went to see Jack. I was performing in Jack the Rapper one year, and I took DJ Kid Swift. First time he ever left Philadelphia. I took him with me. And I had to talk to his mom. I'm gonna take your son, and I had to talk to mom. He's a young boy, but he can scratch his ass off. So I took him.
Passed away not too long ago too.
Yeah. That's my man. And we was just talking because my next show in Philly that I was gonna do that year, I called him because he was gonna be the DJ. Because I always try to do a show with a DJ. And but yeah, Kenny Crash. So me and Crash are walking down the hall, and here come Anita Baker, right? We walked by Anita, and my brother said, "Hi, Anita, you are my favorite female." She said, "Get the hell out of my face." My brother said, "I'll never buy another one of your records as long as I live." Bitch, I mean that's Crash. Yeah, I mean that's Crash. Crash was not. He was. He was not. Look, that was it. Look, that was my little brother. But I'm saying like.
I remember I was kind of closer to Kenny and Kev because you were a little older than me.
Oh yeah. Plus I stayed out them. You know, I pretty much was in the lab doing something, create. You know, whether it was trying to graduate high school. See, all y'all was dropouts.
I got my diploma.
You got your D. No, you get ready to say. Well, that's a Freudian slip right there, bro. I got my G. I'm my diploma.
I got my diploma.
Nah, both my brothers. I love them to death. Both of them.
Back down the bottom.
Yeah.
Your brother and our kids was in my oldest daughter. His daughter was in the same class. So
Kanisha. Okay. That's my baby, man.
But back on 55th Street.
Oh wow, you go back to 55th.
You used to live next door to Star, man. Come on, man. The projects.
Oh, that dude. Well, here's a couple doors.
A couple doors, right? All right.
It was a couple doors.
The Jacksons was in between, y'all. I forgot about.
Yeah, we had. Well, I lived in 3 different in the projects in 3 different buildings in 3 different
about the one
apartments.
right off the La Pearl one back in the back of the parking lot back then.
Yeah, that was the one. That was the first one, and I fell on the steps. So my mom moved us to the lower one with no steps on 317
I
and
gotta tell you
Sickles.
this quick story, though. This quick story. My other brother, Kevin. We used to ride our bikes in the neighborhood. Me, Kevin, Jeff Outlaw, Antoine.
Oh, that's a lot of people on here, man, today. That's what's up, y'all. Hey, what's up? What's up? I'm sorry. I'm trying to pay attention. I see a lot of people. I see a lot. And,
One day, I crashed into your brother Kevin's bike and tore his spokes all up.
oh man.
I destroyed his bike. I ain't doing
What's
no
up,
work.
Daryl?
It was an accident.
Uh-huh.
But we was riding like crazy in the neighborhood on them bikes.
Yeah.
Me, him, Jeff Outlaw, and there was somebody else. I think it was Antoine.
Okay.
But like I said, I was closer to Kevin and Kenny than I was with you.
Yeah. Well, I didn't hang with them. They smoked cigarettes. They smoked weed. I didn't. They drank. I didn't. So there was no reason for us to hang out. The only time me and my brothers, was together was like baseball, or we was playing football. Like just and we even played hockey, because in '75 that's when the Flyers won. So everybody mom got them hockey shit. So we would take trash cans full of water and pour it on the lot and be sliding around on ice with our sneakers playing fucking hockey. And that came who
I
was,
remember that.
yeah, and then Daroff.
I'd say Daryl with Mr. Donny, we had the gym room.
Yes.
I remember that. I won a championship in my year.
A championship hockey joint.
And Daryl.
You know you said that shit publicly, right? The fucking championship hockey, man.
Yeah, we won the championship.
Come on, man. You one of them dudes who fucked up a basketball court with a pickleball net.
No, it wasn't me.
I think I'm saying this publicly. I think putting pickleball net across a basketball court is racist. It's racist. We was on the boat. We was on Virgin Cruise, me and my wife, and they got a basketball court upstairs. And I'm up there playing, man. This Chinese chick, she was just like, she must have knew about the record, because she was like, y'all not supposed to be on here after 10 o'clock. We have a pickleball appointment. First of all, that shows you how fucking corny pickleball is. You got to have a fucking appointment for it. Like, I'm like, yeah, pickleball's whack. I mean, I don't care what nobody says, especially if you're going to fuck up a decent, a good basketball court that put a pickleball on it.
About pickleball like last year.
Man, pickleball's some bullshit. You know what pickleball's like for me? When I was young, my pop, rest in peace, he's a country boy. So you ever heard of fucking corn fritter?
Corn fritter?
Yeah, you ever heard that shit?
I think so.
Good. I'm glad you ain't eat that shit. But look, so what a corn fritter is if somebody takes a perfectly good fucking pancake and put fucking corn in it. Now, I don't eat corn. I haven't eaten corn since the first time I tasted it and said, get this bullshit out of my mouth, and I was probably like 4. I don't eat corn. I hate corn. Corn is the nastiest fucking vegetable in the world to me. And so my pop put fucking, gave us corn fritters. I put the shit under the table for our little dog. He wouldn't eat the motherfucking, like, it was just like, fucking, like, look, that's what pickleball on a basketball court is like. It's like fucking corn fritters. And, but yeah, man, the projects was, you know, I always say the projects made me, in turn, well, raised me, and down the bottom made me. You know what I'm saying? Because I got all my, you know, that was back in the day before they locked up people for weed and all that. So we had old heads looking out for us. We had people, it was always somebody looking out for you as a young boy. So if you got out of line, you can get your ass whooped by the guy down the, down the street, you know, your friends, cousins, and all that kind of shit. And so it was definitely a better time. And then I used to DJ. My dad used to give me his equipment. I used to DJ on the little sliding board in the middle of the projects, right because we lived at 317 Sickles Way. That's like inside on the Pearl side. And I used to DJ down there. That was like 14 years old. And then, but I moved to the bottom. And when B-Force picked me up, like I didn't grow up down the bottom. So a lot of people like, you know, there's a lot of hatred. Like when I came in the neighborhood, who's this nigga? You know what I mean? He ain't one of us. I didn't go to.
When you was an adult, though, right?
No, I was there. I was commuting from. I wasn't an adult. I was commuting to Mass Bomb from 38th and Wallace. I was 14 when I moved down the bottom.
Wow.
So first we lived at 43rd and Lancaster, an apartment, and then my dad got his first house and my mother's first house. That was our first time at home ownership. So we moved from the projects to an apartment on 43rd and Lancaster to my mother's house on Wallace Street, which when she passed, I gave it to my niece. You know what I mean? But so that was like the history, but the bottom is what made me. Like if it wasn't for the bottom embracing me because of, well, B-Force first. And then, you know, because B-Force was like, I always tell people what hip hop was back then, and why us hip hop artists still are the way we are, we still are giving kind of people, is because when we were doing hip hop, we were doing it as a public service.
Yes.
It was free for our neighborhood. And the only love we needed, we didn't know money, only love we needed was our community. And that community love, what's up, yo? And that community love that we got is still in us. That's why you see old school artists, Dougie, all these guys still doing stuff, because they didn't need money to start them off. They started off in their neighborhoods, and that was the biggest, best currency that you could get, is the love of your community. I can go to my community and put on a show, and people will be there to this day. And I'm 61. I started when I was 14 years old. So that's the thing about like this music and what it is. And it was for us. It was a public service. When I saw Biggie get on the stage at the Armory over near Drexel, and he was bombing on stage, and so he cussed the audience out. I had never seen no shit like that in my entire life, because what I learned was it was my job to rock the party. It was my job. I always looked at it like this: it's Friday night. People work all week long for hard. You know what I mean, went to school all week long, and they come somewhere to have a good time. So it's my job to give them a good time. And that's how I looked at rapping, you know, when they talk about master of ceremony and mic control and all that stuff. Man, I've stopped brawls with my voice. We were down South Carolina, big broad getting on the mic and just calm the whole place down. I mean, that's how powerful it is when you're raised in a community and your community loves what you do. You know how to handle the community. You know, you're not all out of, bent out of shape if somebody don't like what you do. Plus, we had the benefit of, we rapped every weekend. Every weekend. So that means that we was bad last Friday, we was better the next Friday. And then Friday after that, we was even better. And there's people standing right in front of your face like this. He rap. And then you flip some dope shit on them, and they're like, oh. Next thing you know, you got fans. You know, so, and friends in your own community. You know what I mean? So that's what hip hop is definitely missing. It's just like these guys are becoming stars in their bedroom. their neighbor don't even know they rap. You know what I mean? Like, there was nobody in my community that did not know who I was. You know, and then that's before records. It got real weird when records started though. It was like motherfuckers was speaking. They was motherfuckers I used to be like high and by and this shit with was like, yo man, let me get, oh man, with this motherfucker, shut the fuck. It's like I didn't want to have that much conversation because I was still in, you know, I mean before that, I was back and forth to school, so I ain't get into a lot of the shit that my brothers got into. Because like I said, they dropped out. You know what I mean? And I was like, nobody in my, at that time, no males in my family had graduated high school, and I was not going to be that statistic. So you know, I ain't had.
Perry? Are you and Perry related?
Who? Nah, I ain't related to that nigga. Nah.
I ain't related to that nigga.
Nah. It's just the same name. Now, if it was some fucking back in the day I don't know nothing about, maybe, because you don't know, motherfuckers will blame a wrong baby on the right motherfucker. That's a dope line.
I just told you my story with my cousin Groove. I ain't even know.
So no, we're not family at all. Not family at all.
Just curious.
No. But yeah, so let me go. I got some a new one. Here's another one. I don't know how this shit gonna start off, but here we go.
Did it while we was talking?
Huh?
You did another one while we was talking?
Dude, let me show you. Look, bro. I'm gonna hit create, right? Can you see the create button? I'm gonna hit it, right? Create. Wasn't nothing going on while I was talking. Look. You see the thing turning?
And now I see it. I got you.
Let me show you how fast.
Let's do two at a time.
Two at a time. One is up.
Wow.
And I can start playing it. Look.
Whoa. That's a dirty gospel.
That shit dirty. You know.
Morning I wake up, I eat Captain Crunch.
You know them women in the front of the church with no panties on is like loving it.
The same thing for dinner and the same for lunch. They call it Captain Crunch, but I can't tell. Cause every time I eat it, it's soggy as hell. One particular morning after washing my bowl, threw on my tailor-made sweatsuit and all my gold, put on my Adidas sneakers called Boulevards. I got my only transportation, my Transpass card. Went downstairs and I kicked the cat. I leave him alone if he caught some rats. Well, me and the cat, we don't get along. Cause I used to have a hamster and now he's gone. Well, anyway, back to the day. I had to get myself together and be on my way. Had to run back upstairs to get my keys. Cause I could see me now tonight saying, let me in, please. I got my keys, now that was it. I went back downstairs, now this is serious shit. The goddamn cat was on the kitchen stove. I crawled on the floor in my nice clean clothes. I swung at the cat, tried to break his jaw, but he was too fast and scratched me with his paw. The itty bitty kitty cat
Hurt my pride.
So I took the itty
Leave the
bitty
cat outside.
spinning around.
Oh, what's the use?
Then I threw the fucking cat
On the goddamn roof. This fucks me up every time.
sat down in a corner, writing on the wall. His mother came, slapped him in the back of his head and said, you have no sense at all. He fell to the floor and picked himself up. She said, get out. And he said, what the fuck? I'm 18 now, I'm almost grown. I think it's about time for me to be on my own. He got his feet of sneaks in Giorgio Cologne. Rushed only in pain, he commenced to leave home. Despite of the fact that he was a tad needy, he took up a life for writing graffiti. On the side wall of the house kitchen, on the BF bar and grill. He even put burners in DC. Yes, he did it on Capitol Hill. Yeah. In the big league, serving his time for that. Getting screwed in the butt every day of the week, and you know something wrong with that.
Hold on. I'm talking over that.
All of the house kitchen, on the BF bar and grill. He even put burners in DC. Yes, he did it on Capitol Hill. Yeah. Now he's up in the big league, serving his time for that. Getting screwed in the butt every day of the week, and you know something wrong with that.
Discombobulator, boobalator, ha, ha, yeah. Discombobulator, boobalator, ha, ha, yeah. Discombobulator, boobalator.
Fuck Kanye West. No, I'm fucking.
Chinese food can be real swell if you can go into the place and stand the smell. Everything you buy smells exactly the same. They just switch it around and change the name. Beef yak, chow mein, and egg foo young. They call it chop suey, but it's
Chop off tongue,
the sodas taste like shrimp fried rice.
and the candy bars are cold as ice.
They sell everything from Snickers to Hers. When they kill a cat, what do they do with the furs? Chinese food scares the mess out of me, but it really doesn't matter when I get hungry. About 1 o'clock, I had a stomach ache, so I went up on the app to get a pepper.
What'd you say?
Didn't that record back in the day get banned from playing on the radio?
It's the first hip hop record ever banned from the radio.
Yeah, I thought so.
That's why I've been around the world, 13 countries, 33 cities. You're fucking. If it wasn't for this record getting banned, it'd probably been just another record. You know what I mean? But the banning of it, that brought the news, television, the whole fucking 9 yards. Like I had to meet with all kinds of people. Yeah, man. Like, and this record, interestingly enough, I mean, I put it in a couple of documentaries, but is we had a certain amount of money to spend in the studio for a certain amount of time. We were so efficient. Me and Johnny used to go in Fat Cats and practice another sad song, of which I played the guitar, the keyboards, the bass, the freaking the drum line was a drum machine, the Dr. Rhythm drum machine. And so we practiced that shit so well that we had time left over in the studio. So another sad song, and it ain't New York. That's what I went to record, nothing else. We had more time. The guy says, well, look, man, you got 2 hours left. I ad-libbed Discombobulator Boobalator in there, punched it in. Basically started the beat, and like back then, you know what I mean, you let the beat play all the way through the record. Then it's like, I just like, every morning I wake up, I eat Captain Crunch. I eat the same thing for dinner and the same for lunch. It's like, they call it cat. I just, wait, pause, wait. Stop. And then just making that shit up as I go along. It wasn't written anywhere. That whole fucking, yes, basically. And I mean, and it's just like, that's why Handmaster Flash says at the end of the record, he said, that's how you're going to do it, just freestyle it out. Like if you listen to the very end of Discombobulator, he said, that's how you're going to do it, just freestyle it out. So yeah, man. So that record almost, so that's why I be telling young artists sometimes, man, you got to go with that one and that thing that you think nobody else is going to like. But I can't really use it for that because I didn't even know that song existed until they said we got more time. You know, so my thing is, if you ready for something, shit can be special. Same thing happened with doing the Rocky V soundtrack. I'm on the bus, right? And what's up, man? Ride Flash. Yo, so I'm on the bus, and the guy comes on the bus and said, hey, Hammer had a bunch of groups with him. I was a producer. I was getting paid like $3,000 a month to just produce songs for all these groups. A lot of the people on Hammer stages were artists that he was going to put out. So he had Ho Fred Ho, well, BNGB he had already put out. Then he had another, Tanetta Hair, a few artists. So they came on the bus and they were like, yo, we need a song for Rocky V. Sylvester Stallone needs a song for Rocky V. And I was like, okay, that sounds dope. So he picked the group called Ho Fred Ho. Ho Fred Ho, if you ever watch old Hammer shows, they're the ones doing all the sorority dances and shit, like from like the college dances, and they all wore like the jackets, the sorority jacket. And so he tried to make them a rap group. And so he gave them the Rocky V soundtrack. So they They went into the studio and they were like, "Oh, well, what are we gonna do?" I said, "Well, I'll write it. All right, I'm a Swiss Army knife type motherfucker. It's like, yo, what y'all need? Yo, y'all need the dishes done, whatever. I'm trying to fucking make it. I do not want to go back down to the bottom, broke with nothing. I don't want to fucking fail. You know what I mean? Like a lot of artists, you don't want to fail. You know what I mean? I wasn't gonna get fucked in the ass to not fail, but I was gonna do everything I needed to do musically to brother Ron. What's up, man? The king of hip hop. So I wrote the rhyme, you know, I write it and I give it and I give it to them, and they're supposed to go to the hotel and learn the song. And so what happened was, so there we're in, guess what, we were traveling around with Hammer. He was doing a lot of different shows down the bottom, and it was like him and two of his groups that were performing, and we ended up at Paisley Park. So Go For It was recorded in Prince's studio, Paisley Park.
Get out of here.
Yes, because Prince was a big fan of Hammer because of all the fanfare, the showmanship, you know, all of real live band. Like so Prince was like really hyped about Hammer. So Hammer, that was the closest studio to us. Now we're talking about a movie. This is November. No, it was October. And the movie was coming out in November. Rocky V came out in November. So October we get the assignment. So I write the song, I give it to Ho Frat Ho, they go to the studio, they come back, they go in the booth, and they're trying it. And they got like this heavy, like southern accent, you know what I mean? Like almost like how Eazy-E talked, like it's a southern, yeah, and they're like, the song to be or not to be, don't, not the question, you know what I mean? So they're not really pulling it off. So I said, okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go in the booth, I'm gonna perform the song, and y'all take that back to the hotel, y'all learn to do it like I did it, and then y'all make it happen. Lewis came in after I recorded, and he said there is no way they're gonna be able to give that song its just due. You have to do it. And that's how I got the fucking Rocky V soundtrack. And because I could. So he was like, and at the time I was MC Breeze, but Atlantic Records put out the other Breeze. If you look at Tyson, the young son of no one, on his record, there's no MC on his record.
It's just Breeze.
Yes, because of me. Right? So they signed them as Breeze or whatever. And so Lewis said, you got to fly right back now to finish 2 more songs. So I'm the only person with 3 songs on the Rocky V album. And so, and here's an interesting fact a lot of people don't know. I tell it every once in a while, but me and Will wrote the other 2 songs.
Okay.
But that was before he went to Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. He was basically trying to give back. Like he had bit so much of my shit, or no, it's not bit anymore. It's he paid homage to so many of my songs. I mean, even Charlie Mack's name, First Out the Limo, that's from my song called It's called Yo Lady Who. When I say First Out the Limo was Charlie Mack, dun 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 dun. And so Will took that, and Charlie and them, that's where First Out the Limo came from. So Will had like a lot. I mean, like I went downstairs and kicked the cat. He put out a record where he went downstairs and kicked the Fila cat. You know, so it was like all these bites and stuff that, you know, even Boom Shake the Room, that's like a song about what B-Force was doing. We were the only rap group that would blow off pyros in a fucking basement party. Like, and that's where his Boom Shake the Room come from. And on top of that, on the Boom Shake the Room, he's stuttering as he raps. And everybody knows the first time that stuttering was ever done by a rapper in public was by me, when I beat Just Ice in the New Music Seminar. And I just stood on that stage and was like, my name's Breeze. I like, take this time, try to say this rhyme. It was like, and I kicked, the motherfuckers had a standing ovation. And so Will and Boom Shake the Room, his name is Jeff. He's like doing the same shit. So anyway, he gave back by helping me produce, and we were sitting writing 2 songs, and then Fresh Prince of Bel-Air came out, and then he just flew off. I never heard from him again. So but I still had the songs. No, I did hear from him again because I called him.
About me and my relationship with Will too.
Yeah, so I called him and asked him about the song. And he was doing so well, he was just like, nah, man, I don't care about them songs. You good. And so I got Thought You Were the One for Me, and all you got to do is sing. I even have the original. Like when I'm singing it, it's like, thought you were the one for me. I thought you were the one. On his version, it was, thought you were the one for me. Thought you were the one for me. So I changed all that and made it a harder song and stuff. So, you know what I mean? So yeah, it's you know, he definitely gave back. I got 100% of those songs, and he hasn't, you know, he's not as a writer, and he let me use the songs that we wrote together, and so, you know, God bless him on that. But yeah, so man, it was like that's so they flew me back to do the 2 other songs on the Rocky 5 soundtrack, but I couldn't use MC Breeze because it was like Atlantic put out another record, and that's gonna cause confusion. So that's where Joey B. Ellis came from, because my real name is Joseph. My family called me Joey, and Ellis is my last name. And so what I did, I put the B in the middle. So if anybody ever asks me, I say the B stands for Breeze. I was MC Breeze in my history of hip hop, you know, early on. So and we made that decision on the plane. I said, okay, I'm gonna be Joey B. Ellis. No problem. I go on the Capitol Records, the joint with the plates on it, and that's where I recorded the other 2 songs. So the first song was and we mixed Go For It in Capitol Records, and we mixed and we did the other 2 songs, Thought You Were One For Me, and All You Gotta Do Is Sing.
Yeah. That you told me you recorded it at Prince Studio. I never knew that.
Yeah, I got pictures. They're up on the web somewhere. We're standing in Prince's studio. So anybody knows Prince's studio, you can go through my Facebook page, find the picture. I'm standing over a Mac Plus.
You know what?
Did that take you back?
I used to love B-Force. I used to really love not just y'all hip hop set, but y'all best light show ever.
Man, we were a complete package. Like, so if
everybody emulated that after y'all.
Yeah.
That light show thing, because
Yeah.
it was just before that, it was just the MC
Right.
DJ thing.
And it wasn't just
Amazing light show.
Yeah, and then the other part that I added to, and this is why I don't hate on down south rap, because what down south rappers killed the game because they brought just simple melodies back into music. And that's how I used to kill them. I used to sing that we are the B-Force, no DJs, to 122 beats a minute. And like, man.
I remember them demo tapes.
Yo. It's like this. There's 2 things people don't understand about music. A lot of these young people don't understand. It's one, it's about dancing and having fun. And number 2, it's about the women. Women dictate what's going to be black music. And anybody don't know that, and anybody don't understand, that's why battle rap don't really do that well.
Nope.
Because women know it ain't about them. It's just 2 niggas up there battling and calling each other names. There's some women that like it, but in general, that stuff don't really fly. Like, it's just like, you know, there's no real top 10 Grammy winner battle rappers, because people, that's not really, it's not giving. You know, MC, like I said.
Rappers, our friends,
Huh?
our neighbors, they don't buy our records. Them chicks do.
Yeah,
You know,
if you're making songs women like, or if it's funny, women love funny. So Discombobulated is funny as shit. You know what I mean? But then they're singing in it, you know, and that's what B-Force. So, huh?
Controversy.
Oh, the controversy. Yeah. But I mean, it was socially responsible. Every song on my album was something I went through. It ain't New York, because Philly stepping in.
Saw that, yo, when we went to the After Midnight and
Yo.
USA New York dudes used to come on, we waited for that song to come on. Hey, New York.
I had so many New York fans as a result of that record. They was like, yeah, somebody need to say it. They tripping. But the thing was, it's like, It Ain't New York was about me getting tired of people saying that Philly wasn't in rap. And by that time, you gotta understand, when I made Discombobulated Boobulator in 1986, we had a long history of hip hop in Philly. Block parties, house parties, from like the 80s. I mean, early 80s, 79. Like, we was, so hip hop was, we was doing our thing. Like, you know what I mean? The battles and all that kind of stuff happened up before.
Yeah.
Exactly. So hip hop was definitely, Chase, what's up? So hip hop was definitely, Philadelphia was definitely making hip hop stuff. And so here it is, like so here it is. When you go into a club and people are like, oh, New York is this, New York. Yeah, Philadelphia. Dudes who grew up in the projects with me talking about, yeah, he talking about Brooklyn. He grew up in 55th and Vine Projects. Like, what the fuck is you talking about? So that record was personal. It was very personal. It was like, yo, I'm gonna say something about Philly. It's the first, I saw something about, what was it? Tough Crew made the first Philly anthem. And they didn't. My part of town is about their part of town. It ain't New York, because Philly is stepping in. That's the first hip hop anthem for Philadelphia. So
that was our anthem at the USA and
yeah. But I don't get the love because I don't talk this kind of shit. But I'm 61 and I ain't hold shit back no more. No, I'm joking. But I mean, it's like sometimes I see some shit just don't make no fucking sense. So I'm like, okay, so it ain't New York was personal because I got tired of Philly people thinking that New York that we wasn't good enough to be in hip hop. And then another sad song that was about a girl I was dating. I called on the phone talking to a friend of mine on the phone. So that another sad song, and Discombobulator Boobulator as I was writing it, making it up in the studio. The Chinese food shit was
record, man. Those real live accounts. My record is a real live account. What I went through that about him.
Yeah.
I'm telling the story of a reenactment of a dude getting shot in front of my house, a drug dealer dude.
Yeah.
And I tell the repercussions and what we got to do.
Yeah. Steady being cool. C definitely. They were. That's the whole Lawrence Goodman, Dana Goodman situation. Somebody just wrote Steady Being Cool C. But the record still wasn't, it didn't say Philadelphia. Like people wasn't saying like Philadelphia the way it ain't, and not only saying Philadelphia, going right at it ain't New York because Philly is stepping in. So it was a statement record for me. And then the Chinese food stuff, that was like stuff we had all been through in the Chinese store if you lived in the hood. And not just the part where Chinese food restaurants. The Chinese people also own the candy stores. So like we're on 55th and I think 55th and before you get to Haverford, between Pearl and Haverford, there was a little Chinese store owned. They sold all the candy, but they treated you like shit when you walked in there. You know what I mean? Like, no black kid, get out of here. And especially, we was project kids too. Some funny shit is, when you're young and in the projects, you don't realize that your neighbors that don't live in the projects got some foul shit to say about you until you get older and you start thinking about like wow, Kenny Smooth in the place. So you don't start thinking about how they look down on us. I mean, I had holes in my shoes. I didn't give a fuck. We was welfare cheese, broke to the motherfucker, and but I started thinking back. A lot of the people that were in the project area that lived in homes and not projects had a problem with us. And then they became cool with me after I made fucking records. You know what I mean? And after B4 started to shine. So I got my little, comeuppance and get back on that type shit. But yeah, man. Huh?
Everybody who didn't live in there still came in there to get that.
Yeah. Yeah. I know they from Philly. I know all the Philly artists that from Philly. My statement was, I was the first one to put out a record, an anthem record about Philadelphia. I can name you every Philadelphia artist that was out and had a record, and that's not what I'm talking about. But yeah, so and in terms of all the artists that you're listing, they were all on somebody else's label. I owned my own label that I paid for with Domino's Pizza money. So that's a little bit different and a little bit special. And the reason that I'm still making records at 61, because nobody else started me or put me on. I put myself on. And so if you go and Google MC Breeze or go to Spotify on MC Breeze, you'll see hundreds of songs that I've been putting out for years. A lot of artists when Fresco was from Brooklyn. Thanks, bro, Ron. Ron, we got the hip hop historian, king of hip hop in here. Ron said Fresco was from Brooklyn. So yeah, but scratch him off your list. But yeah, so like I said, the bottom is definitely what made me. You know what I mean? And it was still a sense of what old school hip hop was. It was about community. And I made community records. I made a community record for with It Ain't New York that encompassed the entire city of Philadelphia. And that's why I'm saying Bartram Village, North Philly, South Philly, West Coast Lane. You know what I mean? I'm naming all these places in Philadelphia. And, you know, yeah, I used Domino's Pizza money to make the record, my first record, and put myself out. But, you know, anybody want this story, you can go on YouTube and look up MC Breeze Philly Boy. There's a whole documentary. Questlove is in it. Jazzy Jeff is in it. Lady B is in it. Schoolie D is in it. Funk Wizard Snow. My man Glenn. Not say Lady B. Malika Love. Yvette Money. The documentary is called Philly Boy. It's about you know, everything that I did to make a record and what it took. But right now, what I'm doing is, you know, so yeah, I definitely, and endeared to Philadelphia. When it comes, I remember somebody said when I went on Soul Train, I said I was from somewhere else, and I was like, what? I had to watch the video, and in the video I say on Soul Train, it was a great opportunity to work with Rocky because he's from Philadelphia, and I'm from Philadelphia. You know what I mean? So, yeah, she's Lady B. I guess this person don't know who Lady B is. Black Saturn 2918. Yeah, well. I posted something today, like if your hip hop history is only hit records, you don't know shit. Yeah, but
especially knowing that Philly helped New York really blow.
Man, if anybody has vinyl, open up a copy of Public Enemy's album. It Takes a Nation of Millions to Hold Us Back, and if you pull out the liner, MC Breeze from Philadelphia is on the liner. Why? I had music. First of all, I had a clock before Flavor. A lot of people don't know that. I got pictures, 86. Got a clock on the soap. There was soap clocks. It was clocks for the soap, like for the shower. So it got a rope around it, and it's plastic, so you can have time in the shower. I used to wear that shit in 86. Public Enemy didn't come out until 87. But Chuck used to come to Philly with Bobby Dance, and they would be like he would all be at all Bobby Dance shows in the back. They ain't made no records yet, right? And he was the first person to put me on radio, because he used to work at the radio station at his college, and he was the first person to put me on radio. And you brought in Discombobulated Boobulated and played it.
Talking about Chuck?
Chuck D. Okay. So if you look at the Nations of Millions that hold us back, so you got that. Then you got the fact that I always forget what the record is, but the Whistle and Superbad. It was a show in Camden. Big Scott. Big Scott will always be the best promoter ever to me, because Big Scott took my tiny little independently owned record company and put me on stages with major artists. Like I was a nobody, and Big Scott still put me on big stages. And the show was me, Queen Latifah, and Chuck D, and they heard Superbad. The Whistle and Superbad, Chuck D then put in
Terminator X.
There you go. So they used it. I think they used the same sample but backwards or frontwards. We used it backwards. Chuck D heard it, and then they put it back on that album backwards. And he said, and he told me, as soon as we got off stage, he said, Breeze, you know I'm using that. You know I'm using that. And he used it, and so my name's on this record. Hammer, you open his first album, my name's on his album. Because when I met him, it was when I beat Just Ice in the New Music Seminar doing the stuttering rap. And so when I lost, Hammer was in the audience. He had not made a record yet. This is 1987. But he was working on some songs, but he hadn't put them out. And it's funny as shit, because if you ever hear the tape of me at the New Music Seminar, the only reason why I was there is because I knew that Def Jam was about to release The Other Breeze. Before he got on it,
Who the real Breeze was.
exactly. Before Breeze Tyson, the young son of no one, got on Atlantic Records, he was going to get signed to Def Jam, and I heard about it, and I said, I'm going to this battle. I don't even care if I win. So when I stood on the stage, I'm like, the only reason why I'm here is because Def Jam about to put out another artist named MC Breeze, and I already made 3 records under that name. My own record company. Dude was like, look, man, you got 2 minutes. You gonna rap or what? So I rap and I beat Just Ice, and then there was another guy who had beat.
Didn't just start that stuttering shit too, though?
Huh?
Latoya, wasn't he doing that too?
Who? Who?
Just Ice, the stuttering, because that record, he was like, Latoya, look. Oh, that was a sample.
Yeah, that's a sample. Now, Kane bit it. Even if I stutter, I can still come off. That came after my record too. So, and I think he was a judge. But I mean, so Philly had a lot of influence in a lot of people's records, and a lot of people, you know, and a lot of Philly artists did not get credit for it. You know what I mean? Because New York had this thing. Yeah, and what I was saying about like the way I met Hammer was he was at the New Music Seminar just to try to network before he put his music out, and with his music out, yeah, it was 1980, yeah. 1986 was my first record, so you probably was a baby. But so Hammer walked up to me because he was always outgoing. You know, he's gonna ask questions. He's trying to put a record out. He want to know, you know, everything that he could possibly know about the situation he's about to get into. So he was like, he said, why are some of these New Yorkers booing you? I won. They didn't want me to win. I was on my own label. He was on Sleeping Bag Records. He was on another label. And it's, you know, and it's just like, okay, well, so they were like, I was small. Nobody knew me. You know what I mean? Nobody knew me there. So I wasn't supposed to beat this artist on Sleeping Bag Records, but I did. And so Hammer was like, well, why are some of them booing you? I thought it was East Coast against West Coast. I said, nah, bro. It's New York against everybody else. New Yorkers do not want hip-hop artists from other places to win in New York. That's just how it is. And I found out, and the funny thing about it, it's probably the first time I said this publicly, but in the New Music Seminar, I'm walking behind KRS-One, and he turns around, he turns like his head to the side. He didn't look me in my face. He's like, yeah, all these whack rappers winning. What he said, what'd he say? What'd he say? Oh, Jazz Fresh beat Kane in the battle. We know, Ron. We know that. Right? Yeah. So the thing is, so KRS-One said, yeah, these fucking clowns winning awards, and he was talking about Jeff and Will winning the Grammy, first rap Grammy, which is actually the second Grammy for hip hop, but the first rap Grammy, because Melly Mel won the first. He won a Grammy with the Chaka Khan record, but it wasn't a rap, hip hop.
It was a song. He was just the.
Yeah, so he won a Grammy for, you know, Chaka Khan. You pretend to become the time to become, you know the record. But so KRS-One, he was like pissed off that Jazzy Jeff and Will won a Grammy, and he was just like, and he wanted to relate. He wanted me to hear it as I was walking by. You know what I mean? I was just like, man, you know what I mean? You a clown. I'm not engaging in that. He won't even look me in my eyes and say it. So I'm like, that's some bullshit. But I never forgot that. You know, so when I hear him talk this, the teacher, the preacher, and hip hop temple of this, I'm like, yeah, well, there was a time when you hated us. So stop fucking playing. Because he had not only a problem with Will and them, he had a problem with me too, or he wouldn't have said it in my proximity. You know what I mean? So that's.
Wanted you to hear that.
He wanted me to hear it. You know what I mean? It's just like, that's children. Oh, yeah, I don't really like this nigga. But
he made a record with Steady B.
Huh?
He still had to make that record with Steady B.
Because he had to. Because them, KRS came along when they were like when rap started to kind of make some money. You know what I mean? When it started to like, so it was a business move for them. You know what I mean? You know, for me, You know, but anyway, so those are like kind of stories, and like people I don't really deal with because it's like little stuff. I usually don't tell these stories, but I think it's relevant to when you talk about New York versus Philly, and it's so much. One thing about Philly, I don't care where you go in this country, somebody from Philadelphia is making a difference. I don't care where it is. You look at somebody's posse. Oh shit, that dude managing. Oh man, that guy's manager. Biggie's manager. Philly. Like I mean, just like it's just Philadelphians. Like we just, we just go out and do the work. It's a blue collar. We a blue collar town. We roll up our sleeves and do the work. And
that boy Ballard went to LA and put all the Philly rappers in the movie TV shows. He put all them down. Reader, he promoting all the major singers and rappers.
Yeah. Philly show out wherever they go. Wherever they go, they leave a mark. They leave a footprint. And sometimes, it's hated. Unfortunately, another problem with Philly rappers is a lot of times they're picked up and stole from and let go, like state property. You know what I mean? Like, everybody. I mean, it's well documented with not Oskino, but I love Oskino. The other one, the dude, give me that funky stuff. That was his record. Jay took the record, left the hook, and he made it for itself. So it's so much influence from Philadelphia, from us being so close to New York and so hyped and so much energy and so much love for hip hop. Like Philly, I don't think there was like if you can't look at like Jersey. I think Philly was just such a concentrated.
At the best DJs, our DJs was always better. Even though Grandmaster Flash invented whatever, blah blah.
Grandmaster Flash is not a good DJ. I mean, he's got a name, but you put him up against the worst DJ in Philly, and no, but he's gained his notoriety. He didn't scratch on none of their hits. Did you know that? Grandmaster Flash did not scratch on The Message. He didn't scratch on any of those records.
Right.
Because
his record, the Grandmaster Flash on the Wheels of Steel.
Yeah, in the earlier stuff. But not Sylvia wrong. What's her name? Sylvia Robinson. She didn't want any scratches or any samples on the records. That's why all those songs like hip hop, those are bands. Those are bands. Which brings up a very important thing about Philly. Do you know what the Philly sound is? From hip hop, 80s hip hop? What the Philly sound is?
Disco?
No. What defined Philly hip hop sound?
I would say the band.
Anybody know in the chat what was unique about all Philly artists in the 80s? Anybody in the chat know?
In the 80s.
I'm talking Scooty D, EST, Will and Jeff, myself, Yvette Bunny, Malika Love. Nah, it's not the DJ Flash. Not break beats. It's the opposite of break beats, Ron. Every record I just mentioned was beat machines.
Drum machine, yeah.
Drum machines. That was the Philly sound. We didn't rap the break beats. All the hit records that came out of Philly back then were with drum machines. Lynn's, SB12s, Mon's Dr. Rhythm, all beat machines. That was the sound of Philly.
I mean, we used to cut some breaks to it.
Yeah, you add the break, but the meat of the music was the beat. We didn't just rap. 808, 909, yup. We didn't just rap. We didn't just rap to two break beats mixing together. That's not what we did when we made records. We went into studios with like my man, with 808s, 909s, 505s, TR-727, freaking Dr. Rhythm. Matter of fact, I sold my Dr. Rhythm to Jimmy the Saint. Jimmy the Saint, he just told me the other day that I sold my Dr. Rhythm that I made Discombobulator Boobulator with. Yeah, it was dope. It was easy to program. You know what I mean? And it's like, so you need, so our records, we was trying to get around a lot of the sample stuff, but at our core, all of our music was made on beat machines, from EST and them, from Steady and them, you know, like mostly like they would have some breaks, but the meat of DJ, who's your homie? Rod Flash, who's your homie? So the meat of it all was beat machines, break beat machines, and it's like when artists started to just rap the break beats, then stuff all started to sound like everybody else. You know what I mean? Oh, you know, Scooty D is the king of drum beats. You know what I mean? His beat probably been sampled more than any other beat from Philly ever. You know what I mean? Thinking about that platinum said break beat. Yeah, but you're right. Yeah, man. But, I mean, we would freestyle. So Ron, you're right on how what we would rap to. We rap to break beats, but our songs that we released were always at their core were drum machines. All drum machines.
House party days when we rapped over the break beat.
Well, we rap house party, block party, because that was the way, that tandem of DJ. And so somebody who said DJ, you definitely on point, but that's before we would start making records. You know, the part of history nobody really knows about from Philly. You know what I mean? But we would rap. You know, we definitely would rap to break beats. You know what I mean? But when we made records, it was like we might use a little piece of something, but the whole record pretty much was a drum machine. The drum machine's changing, and so that was an interesting thing. What's his name? Oh man, I forget his name. It was a young boy that told me that. I wasn't even thinking about it one day. He just bust out with the question just like I did, and I didn't know either. You know what I mean? And he was like, drum machines. All y'all was rocking the drum machines, and I was like, damn, you're right. Oh, Kid Destroy was a beast. Kid Destroy had a guitar. He had a guitar case full of freaking synthesizers and drum machines, man.
303, 606.
Oh my God. Genius. Absolute genius. Didn't say a lot. Huh?
He was our Mantronic before Mantronic.
Eastro. Yup. Man, he was amazing. He was absolutely amazing. You know what I mean?
And his graffiti skills was all that.
Oh, he was everything hip hop, man. Like all of us in hip hop had at least two skills.
It was three, y'all.
Yeah, some of us could rap and write. Some of us could rap and break dance. Some could break dance and write. Like it was like it was dope. It was dope. Yeah, speaking spell. He had a speaking spell. Yes, he did. He did. I tell you, Ron be on it. Ron be on it. He definitely had a speaking spell, man. That's crazy.
And speaking
Yo,
spell, I remember
he was a genius. Oh, another thing too, like a lot of people they sleep on. In that new music seminar, Malika Love was in it too. And guess what Malika Love did? When you talk about, I think when we, like I said, when we try to roll up our sleeves and do something different. So I knew I was gonna do something with stuttering. That's how I beat Just Ice. Malika Love didn't win, but what she did was fucking amazing. She went in there and did a whole verse of rap. Then she did the fucking thing backwards. At the New Music Seminar in 1987. I had never, and she called me because I made her outfit. Well, she bought a jumpsuit, and I spray painted a logo all over her outfit that she wore at the joint. Like, that's another cool thing about Philly hip hop back then. We was all tight. We were all like one big hip hop family back then. Wasn't no.
You meet at that spot on, what was that, 52nd?
Al's place. Is that Al's place? Man, we had the Greater Philadelphia Hip Hop Alliance, you know, and it's like a lot of that stuff got messed up by people who were younger than us and had no respect for hip hop, the hip hop that came before them, which is happened. That just happens because us as hip hop artists had zero respect for R&B. And I kind of regret that because I sang in the choir, I played guitar. That's why I did a slow song on a rap record. You know what I mean? Because I wanted to have R&B music and hip hop music on my record. This is way before Lauryn Hill, way before Queen Latifah, way before any of these artists had done anything singing on the record. I think the only two people that probably, huh?
MC Breeze, the singing MC.
The singing MC. And I used to think I was first. I wasn't first. I wasn't first. Guess who the first two artists to put out slow songs? But they was from New York and on labels. So mine's a little different because mine's a little different. Hey, Shelly, don't you gotta go to sleep to get up for your podcast, girl? What time is it? It's 6 o'clock here, 7 o'clock there. Yo, so here's the two artists. Anybody know the two artists? The two artists that put slow songs out before me? No, that's not a slow song. He's not singing. He's rapping. Lady B said the same dumb shit. I mean, I say it was dumb because she should have known, but I went, but he was rapping. I said alone in my room. He's rapping. He's not singing. I'm talking about somebody singing on the record.
From Philly. Huh?
No, not from Philly.
From
And hip hop, because I used to say I was the first hip hop artist that made a slow song and put it on a record with hip hop. I wasn't. It was Curtis Blow. Some song called "Beautiful" or some shit, and the Force MDs. No, not Force MDs. They're not a rap group. Kango Kid, rest in peace. He put a slow song out in 1985. I put my slow song out in 1986. So UTFO, they did a slow song. That's why I love Google. And because we were going back and forth on here one time. He's like, no, I put my Fairy Tale Lover.
Oh, yeah, I do remember that.
Fairy Tale Lover. So Fairy Tale Lover, that came out before. Let me see. They don't have the date on here. But anyway, they put it out. So they put that record out in 85. So we were going back and forth, right? And you had it right, Shell? So I see you now, Shelly. I'm sorry. I can't. I got like a Facebook camera up and I got a Instagram too. So we were going back and forth with Instagram. So I was like, okay, you put the first slow song on a hip hop record. But I played the keyboards, the drum machine, the guitar, the bass. I recorded it with my own money. I put it out on my own label. He said, all right.
You won.
You won. I said, but I'm gonna give you your props. And if I'm ever in public and I got to talk about that, I'm gonna talk about it. But yeah, because he was a great guy, man. He came to the crib with Shelly. Shelly brought him to the crib. Shelly Williams, Shelly Shell. So she brought him to the crib, and I got to bust it up, meet with him, and you know what I mean. When he was going through his journey with the cancer stuff. But and Curtis Blow's song.
Yeah, you got me on that one.
Well, I had because UTFO. No, that's like more like I'm talking about a singing like that's like dun dun dun. That's like a medley type thing. I'm talking about like a ballad where you're singing about like slow song, slow jam. So Curtis Blow, his slow jam, and I learned this from Kango Kid. So where is it? Because they brought up If I Rule the World too, but that's not it. Slow song. I don't even know. Curtis is the man too. I heard it too. I think it said it was beautiful something. I loved him because he definitely he's the reason I wanted to rap.
Curtis Blow?
Yeah, because I had heard other rap stuff, but Curtis Blow was the first one to me that made a socially conscious song. You know what I mean? Brakes in the car, brakes on the train, brakes to make you go insane. Yeah, I mean, he was just talking about like people stuff. It wasn't like braggadocious stuff. It was just like he was talking about real life stuff, and that made me want to rap And when I made a record, I talked about my real life stuff. Like, yeah. I'll find it one day. What song does Curtis Blow sing? For Rubens I'm sure. I don't know. I have to look it up next time I come on here. But I know he did a ballad before UTFO did one. But yeah, man. So I mean, this history been great, man. I mean, hip hop has definitely been good to me. You never see me complaining about black people not supporting me, man. I've been supported ever since I came out. I never had. I mean, if I stream 2 songs or sell 2 songs or 1 T-shirt, man, I'm happy. You know, I'm not really. I'm like, yo, I am never gonna be on here complaining about the people that didn't. When I could show love to the people that did, like that energy, like you get a choice. You get a choice on what. Huh?
Half empty, half full.
Yeah, man. Look, man. I'm a light skinned, big head, big lip nigga from the projects, bro. So everything from that. I mean, I came from my mom having to hide my dad's clothes so that she could get her welfare check. You know what I mean? So I come from some different shit. Now I live in the fucking mountains. Like, I ain't fucking crying. You know what I mean? I think the only thing that hurts is being 61 and watching and losing so many people. I mean, I lost in the last, I want to say, maybe 8 years. I lost my favorite aunt. I lost my mother's sister. I lost my mother. I lost my father. I lost 2 nephews, 1 shot in the groin 17 times. Another one OD'd on the fucking street corner. Just friends, fucking groove, fucking like just it's just I got so many dead skeletons on my back, man. Like that's the hardest part about being older, is that just all the people that you kind of lose, you know. But I ain't taking it. This is about a fun night for me. And I got a few more pink dots, man. We went down memory lane. We got to do this like 10 more times or once a week or some shit.
Podcast, man. I saw your other clip. You got a podcast there. You need to just do a podcast, man.
It's like that means be on a schedule.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm 61. I earned the right to not have. I earned the right. The only schedule I want to be on is when I take a shit. That's it.
You're a historian, a Philly hip hop historian that, like you said, a lot of people don't know these stories.
Yeah, hey man, I see it all the time. I think though, the going back and forth, man, like you know, arguing with people who have agendas, and like their agenda a lot of time. Like I had one guy was like, I was talking about it ain't New York. This guy, I guess he was from Brooklyn or some shit. He said when you come to New York, people don't fuck you up over that song.
We didn't fuck up Cutmaster DC when he came to Philly, talking about Brooklyn's in the house.
Yeah, but that's different. And Cutmaster C is my dog. That was the first person to take me to New York, stay at his crib, chilling with his homies. You know what I mean? Cutmaster DC, we talk to this day. And I heard that KRS-One used to claim that song like it was his. KRS-One used to tell people that Brooklyn's in the house was his. I can't tell you where I got the information because I'll blow somebody up. But
he was screaming the Bronx.
Man, he said it was his record. So Cutmaster DC is like, and he chill online. He don't never go online. He don't really like it that much. He don't go on, but that dude, that's a thorough dude, and he was just bragging about his own place. I was saying it ain't New York because Philly's stepping it. So it's a different. So
we love that song.
Yeah, that song is dope. And I mean, and
When you came out with it ain't New York, Philly is stepping in.
Yeah.
Me and Rob, our star went and got the Phillies jersey and the hat.
Wow. Yeah, I'm gonna remix that joint too. I'm gonna put a gospel joint to that. And speaking of which, man, I gotta play another one of my gospel joints, man. Hold on. All right, here we go. I like when they come in with the African sounding.
Every morning I wake up, I eat Captain Crunch.
Hey Shelly, what I'm doing is I'm remixing Discombobulator Boobulator in various ways. I got trap versions, and tonight I'm doing gospel. So here we go.
Eat the same thing for dinner and the same for lunch. They call it Captain Crunch, but I can't tell, cause every time I eat it, it's soggy as hell. One particular morning after washing my bowl, threw on my tailor-made sweatsuit and all my gold, put on my Adidas sneakers called Boulevards. I got my only transportation, my Transpass card. Went downstairs and I kicked the cat. I leave him alone. If he caught some rats, me and the cat, we don't get along, because I used to have a hamster and now he's gone. Anyway, back to the day. I had to get myself together and be on my way. Had to run back upstairs to get my keys, cause I can see me now tonight saying, let me in please. I got my keys, now that was it. Went back downstairs, now this is serious shit. The goddamn cat was on the kitchen stove. I crawled on the floor in my nice clean clothes. I swung at the cat, tried to break his jaw, but he was too fast and scratched me with his paw. The itty bitty kitty cat hurt my pride, so I took the itty bitty cat outside, started spinning around, thought what's the use? Then I threw the fucking cat on my goddamn roof. Yak, 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 yak.
This shit crazy.
Little Jack Horner sat down in a corner writing on the wall.
He said,
Brother
writing.
came, slapped him in the back of his head and said, you have no sense at all. He fell to the floor and picked himself up. She said, get out, and he said, what the fuck? I'm 18 now, I'm almost grown. I think it's about time for me to be on my own. He got his Fila sneaks and Giorgio cologne, Russ Collier paint, and commenced to leave home. Despite of the fact that he was tan, he took up a life for writing graffiti on the side wall of Hal's kitchen, on the BFR and grill. He even put burners in D.C. Yes, he did it on Capitol Hill. Now he's up in the big league, serving his time for that, getting screwed in the butt every day of the week. And you know something wrong with that. It's the Bobulator Boobulator.
Oh,
Chinese food can be real swell if you can go into the place and stand the smell. Everything you buy smells exactly the same. They just switch it around and change the name. Beef yak chow mein and egg foo young. They call it chop suey, but it's chopped dog tongue. The sodas taste like shrimp fried rice, and the candy bars are cold as ice. They sell everything from Snickers to Hers. When they kill the cats, what do they do with the furs? Chinese food scares the mess out of me, but it really doesn't matter when I get hungry. About 1 o'clock, I had a stomach ache, so I went up on the app to get a pepper steak. I didn't feel like being rude, so I ordered nice. He acted like he didn't hear me, so I ordered twice. He said $3.49. I reached for my money. I thought to myself, this chick talks funny. Do you want a soda with your order? The Chinese sound like a broken tape recorder. I said that's okay, cause I'm on a diet, and a soda from here, you know I won't buy it. He got mad as hell, started turning red. I couldn't understand a word he said. He said, chicka chee, cuckoo chee, chuka chuka chee, chuka chee. I said, hold up a minute, you're talking too fast. I'll break this glass and kick your damn ass. Oh no, you won't do nothing to me, cause I was the teacher of the mighty Bruce Lee. That Bruce Lee shit doesn't really mean nothing. 6 feet underground in a damn coffin. Your Oriental brothers think your art is foolproof. I pull my 45 out and shoot the mess out of you. See, right?
so I got four more new ones. Let me see that I haven't listened to yet. So you got this one. You got something. Get something to wipe. Get something to drink.
Every Every morning I wake up, I eat Captain Crunch. Eat the same thing for dinner and the same for lunch. They call it Captain Crunch, but I can't tell, cause every time I eat it, it's soggy as hell. One in the morning after washing my bowl, threw on my tailor-made sweatsuit and all my gold. Put on my Adidas sneakers called Boulevards. I got my only transportation, my Trans-Pass card. Went downstairs and I kicked the cat. I leave him alone if he caught some rats. Me and the cat, we don't get along, because I used to have a hamster and now he's gone. Well, anyway, back to the day I had to get myself together and be on my way. Had to run back upstairs to get my keys, cause I can see me now tonight saying, let me in please. I got my keys, now that was it. Went back downstairs, now this is serious shit. The goddamn cat was on the kitchen stove. I crawled on the floor and the lights came close. I swung at the cat and tried to break his jaw, but he was too fast and scratched me with his paw. The itty bitty kitty cat hurt my pride, so I took the itty bitty cat outside, started spinning around on Mustangs. Then I threw the fucking cat on the goddamn roof. Yeah.
On the goddamn roof. This shit's crazy. Next one, I think I got like one more.
Man, keep man, I'm about to get out of here, man. Keep up that good work, man.
Okay, man. Peace out, man.
Good rapping with you, man. Keep it up, man.
All right, man. Take care. All right. I don't even know how to shut it off. You're going to have to do it. There you go. Supreme in the place to be. We're listening to gospel versions of Discombobulated Bootleg.
Same thing for dinner and every morning I wake up, I eat Captain Crunch. Eat the same thing for dinner and the same for lunch.
I never heard this
Captain Crunch, but I can't tell. Cause every time I eat it, it's soggy as hell. Yeah. One particular morning after washing my bowl, threw on my tailor-made sweatsuit and all my gold. Put on my Adidas sneakers called Boulevards. I got my only transportation, my Trans-Pass card. Went downstairs and I kicked the cat. I leave him alone if he caught some rats. Me and the cat, we don't get along, because I used to have a hamster and now he's gone. Well, anyway, back to the day I had to get myself together and be on my way. Had to run back upstairs to get my keys, cause I can see me now tonight saying, let me in please. I got my keys, now that was it. Went back downstairs, now this is serious shit. The goddamn cat was on the kitchen stove. I crawled on the floor in my nice clean clothes. I swung at the cat, tried to break his jaw, but he was too fast and scratched me with his paw. The itty bitty kitty cat hurt my pride, so I took the itty bitty cat outside, started spinning around, thought what's the use? Then I threw the fucking cat on the goddamn roof. In the back of his head and said, you have no sense at all. He fell to the floor and picked himself up. She said, get out. And he said, what the fuck? I'm 18 now, I'm almost grown. I think it's about time for me to be on my own. He got his feelers sneaks in Giorgio cologne. Rust-Oleum paint and commenced to leave home. Despite of the fact that he was a tad needy, he took up a life of writing graffiti on the side wall of Al's kitchen on the BF Bar and Grill. He even put burners in D.C. Yes, he did it on Capitol Hill. Now he's up in the big league, serving his time for that.
Big Scott. What's up, man? I'm listening to big sounding mixes of Discombobulated Boobulator. Almost like church songs, but you can't never They can't never sing it in church.
Discombobulator, boobulator. Discombobulator, boobulator. Discombobulator, boobulator.
I'm over here in my element, man.
Can be real swell if you can go into the place and send the smell. Everything you buy smells exactly the same. They just switch it around and change the name. Beef yak chow mein and egg foo young. They call it chop suey, but it's chopped dog tongue. The sodas taste like shrimp fried rice, and the candy bars are cold as ice. They sell everything from stickers to herbs. When they kill the cats, what they do with the fur? Chinese food scares the mess out of me, but it really doesn't matter when I get hungry. About 1 o'clock, I had a stomach ache, so I went up on the app to get
Thanks,
a pepper
Supreme.
steak. I didn't feel like being rude, so I ordered nice. He acted like he didn't hear me, so I ordered twice. He said $3.49. I reached for my money. I thought to myself, this chink talks funny. Do you want a soda with your order? Chinese sound like a broken tape recorder. I said that's okay, 'cause I'm on a diet. And the soda from here, you know I won't buy it. He got mad as hell, started turning red. I couldn't understand a word he said. He said, chica, chuka, chee, chica, chica, chee. He said, chuka, chuka, chee, chica, chica, chee. Chuka, chuka, chee, chica, chica, chee. I said, hold up a minute, you're talking too fast. I'll break this glass and kick your damn ass. Oh no, you won't do nothing to me, 'cause I was the teacher of the mighty Bruce Lee. That Bruce Lee shit doesn't really mean nothing. 6 feet underground in a damn coffin. You Oriental brothers think your heart is foolproof. I put my 45 out and shoot the mess out of you. See, right about then he started talking bull crap. With my Chinese style, I can stop a damn bullet. So I reached into my drawers, pulled out my 45. That's when the whole Chinese joint came alive. He said, oh my Buddha, I apologize. Tears were running from the Chinese as I said, look, you chick, your damn food stink. You gon' talk some shit to me 'cause I want nothing to drink. Give my pepper steak to somebody else, because a grown damn man shouldn't mess on himself. And you don't quit the ultimate. He's Handmaster Flash the Shorty. There's gonna be a way that I can rock, and I can tell the people.
They tearing this shit up. I got one more, and I'm gonna switch to the trap beats. We say we got one more gospel version of Discombobulator, boobulator. Soon to be at the church near you. Look, if they play this song at your church, leave. Don't stay in that church. Oh, wow.
Every morning I wake up, I eat Captain Crunch. Eat the same thing for dinner and the same for lunch. They call it Captain Crunch, but I can't tell. 'Cause every time I eat it, it's soggy as hell. One particular morning, after washing my bowl, threw on my tailor-made sweatsuit and all my gold. Put on my Adidas sneakers called Boulevards. I got my only transportation, my trans-pass card. Went downstairs and I kicked the cat. I leave him alone if he caught some rats. Me and the cat, we don't get along, because I used to have a hamster and now he's gone. Well, anyway, back to the day. I had to get myself together and be on my way. Had to run back upstairs to get my keys, 'cause I can see me now tonight saying, let me in, please. I got my keys, now that was it. Went back downstairs. Not a serious shit. The goddamn cat was on the kitchen stove. I crawled on the floor in my nice clean clothes. I swung at the cat, tried to break his jaw, but he was too fast. He scratched me with his paw. The itty bitty kitty cat hurt my pride, so I took the itty bitty cat outside. Started spinning around. Oh, what's the use? Then I threw the fucking cat on the goddamn roof.
Look, so I put my song in freaking in Suno. It's an AI app, and I made gospel music out of it, I guess.
Little Jack Horner sat down in a corner, writing on the wall. His mother came, slapped him in the back of his head and said, "You have no sense at all." He fell to the floor and picked himself up. She said, "Get out." And he said, "What the fuck? I'm 18 now. I'm almost grown. I think it's about time for me to be on my own." He got his feelers sneaks and Giorgio cologne. Rust over your paint and commenced to leave home. Despite of the fact that he was a tad needy. Yeah, he took up a life of writing graffiti. On the sidewall of Al's kitchen on the BF bar and grill. He even put burners in DC, yes he did it on Capitol Hill. Now he's up in the big leagues, serving his time for that. Getting screwed in the bud every day of the week. And you know something wrong with that. This come by later, booba later. 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 Chinese food, be real swell. If you can go into the place, stand the smell. Everything.
Alright, so it's trap time. Let's see what we
Yo.
got.
Every morning I wake up, I eat Captain Crunch. Eat the same thing for dinner and the same for lunch. They call it Captain Crunch, but I can't tell. Cause every time I eat it, it's soggy as hell. One particular morning after washing my bowl, threw on my tailor-made sweatsuit and on my gold. Put on my Adidas sneakers called Boulevard. I got my only transportation, my track that car. Went downstairs and I kicked the cat. I leave him alone if he talks some rats. Me and the cat, we don't be it alone. Cause I used to have a hamster and now he gone. But anyway, back to the day, I had to get myself together and be on my way. Had to run back upstairs to get my keys. Cause I can see me not tonight saying let me leave. I got my keys, now that was it. Went back downstairs, now this is serious shit. The goddamn cat was on the kitchen stove. I crawled on the floor in my nicely clothes. I swung at the cat, tried to break his jaw, but he was too fast and grabbed me with his paw. The itty bitty kitty cat hurt my pride, so I took the itty bitty cat outside. Started spinning around, thought was the use. Then I threw the fucking cat on deck and room.
Yo, for those who don't know, I took the words to my discombobulator and I did some prompts and worked with an AI app called Suno at suno.com. And these songs are new to me, but it's crazy with the stuff that it did. On this one, I asked for trap beats. So.
Every morning I wake up, I eat Captain Crunch. Eat the same thing for dinner and the same for lunch. They call it Captain Crunch, but I can't tell. Cause every time I eat it, it's soggy as hell. One particular morning after washing my butt.
I don't like that.
Every morning I wake up, I eat Captain Crunch. Eat the same thing for dinner and the same for lunch. They call it Captain Crunch, but I can't tell. Cause every time I eat it, it's soggy as hell. One particular morning after washing my bowl, threw on my tailor-made sweatsuit and on my gold. Put on my Adidas sneakers called Boulevard. I got my only transportation, my transit card. Went downstairs and I kicked the cat. I leave him alone if he caught some rats. Me and the cat, we don't get along cause I used to have a hamster and now he's gone. Well anyway, back to the day, I had to get myself together and be on my way. Had to run back upstairs to get my keys cause I see me not a night saying let me in please. I got my keys. Now that was it.
What's up, man?
Went back downstairs. Now this is serious shit. The goddamn cat was on the kitchen stove. I crawled on the floor in my nice clean clothes. I swung at the cat, tried to break his jaw, but it was too fast.
They all be playing.
The itty bitty kitty cat hurt my pride, so I took the itty bitty cat outside, started spinning
Beast
around.
mode in the building.
To the use. Then I threw the fucking cat on the goddamn roof.
I'm listening to remixes of my song. Discombobulator, boobulator.
Little Jack Horner sat down in the corner, writing on the wall. His mother came, stopped him in the back of it. Said, I said you had no sense at all. He fell to the floor and picked himself up. She said, get out, and he said, what the fuck, I'm 18 now, I'm almost grown. I think it's about time for me to be on my own. He got his feelers sneaks in Georgia, Oklahoma. Rest on them pain and commenced to leave home. Despite of the fact that he was a tad needy, he took up a life for writing graffiti on the side wall of Al's kitchen, on the BF Bar Grill. He even put burners in DC, yes, he did it on Capitol Hill. Now he's up in the big league, serving his time for that, getting screwed in. But every day of the weekend, you know something wrong with that.
Here's another one.
Every morning I wake up, I eat Captain Crunch. Eat the same thing for dinner and the same for lunch. They call it Captain Crunch, but I can't tell.
Sound like Master P.
Every time I eat it, it's soggy as hell. One particular morning after washing my bowl, threw on my tailor-made sweatsuit and all my gold. Put on my Adidas sneakers, called
Yo, what's up, man?
I got my only transportation, my trans pass card. Went downstairs and I keep the cat. I leave him alone if he got some rest. Me and the cat, we don't get along because I used to have a hamster, now he's gone. Well, anyway, back to the day, I had to get myself together and be on my way. Had to run back upstairs to get my key cause I can see me now, so nice, I can let me in, please. I got my keys, now that was it. Went back downstairs, now this serious shit. The goddamn cat was on the kitchen stove. I crawled on the floor with my nasty clothes. I swung at the cat, tried to break his jaw.
Go for it.
Too fast and scratched me with his paw. The itty bitty kitty cat hurt my pride, so I took the itty bitty cat outside, started spinning around, thought what's the use? Then I threw the fucking cat on the goddamn roof.
Here's another one.
Every morning I wake up, I eat Captain Crunch. Eat the same thing for dinner and the same for lunch. They call it Captain Crunch, but I can't tell. Cause every time I eat it, it's soggy as hell. One particular morning after washing my bowl, threw on my tailor-made sweatsuit and all my gold. Put on my Adidas sneakers called Boulevards. I got my only transportation, my tramp ass car. Went down the stairs and I kicked the cat. I leave him alone if he caught some rats. Me and the cat, we don't get along because I used to have a hamster and now we gone. Well, anyway, back to the day I had get myself together, be on my way. Had to run back upstairs to get my keys. Come and see me now tonight saying, let me in, please. I got my keys. Now that was it. Went back downstairs. Now this is serious shit. The goddamn cat was on the kitchen stove. I crawled out on the floor. Wearing my nice clean clothes. I swung at the cat. Tried to break his jaw, but he was too fast. And scratched me with his paw. The itty bitty kitty cat hurt my pride. So I took itty bitty cat outside.
It's two different types of music.
What's the use? Then I threw the fucking cat on the goddamn roof.
Yeah, the gospel stuff is definitely bigger. Yeah, I should remix Go For It.
Every morning I wake up, I eat Captain Crunch. Eat the same thing for dinner and the same for lunch. They call it Captain Crunch, but I can't tell. Cause every time I eat it, it's soggy as hell. One particular morning after washing my bowl, threw on. Every morning I wake up, I eat Captain Crunch. Eat the same thing for dinner and the same for lunch. They call it Captain Crunch, but I can't tell. Cause every time I eat it, it's soggy as hell. One particular morning after washing my bowl, threw on my tailor-made sweatsuit and all my gold. Put on my Adidas sneakers called Boulevards. I got my only transportation, my trans pass car. Went downstairs and I kicked the cat. I leave
What's up,
him
y'all?
alone if he caught some rats.
Listening to Discombobulator Boobulator as a trap song. Just playing around with AI. I was playing gospel versions like with big choirs. That definitely was better music. Let me see what we got.
Me and the cat, we don't get along because I used to have a hamster and now he's gone. Well, anyway, back to the day. I had to get myself together and be on my way. Had to run.
So watch this. I'm gonna get out of trap. I'm gonna make some 80s. I'm gonna make some 1980 beats with, let me say, I don't know if y'all can probably, you can't see this stuff. So I'm gonna change the prompt for this. I'm gonna leave the same lyrics in for Discombobulator Boobulator, and I'm gonna change it to hip hop 80s. You see 80s break beat. I want scratches. And horns. I love horns. Horns and boom bap. I'm old school. So we're gonna make a new make a brand new category for, let's see, workspaces. Create a new workspace. I'm using the software, like you can go on suno.com, and there's a software where you can make your own beats, make your own music. You can put your words in and then have the software make music for your words, and that's whether you're R&B or hip hop or gospel or punk or country or funk, whatever you want to make. And you actually have, if you're writing the songs, you have the right to sell the songs on streaming platforms. Discombobulator, Boobulator, Discombobulator. Hip hop 80s. And okay, change this on to, where is it? Come on, where is it? Oh, click on it, then we hit, let's go hit create. Change the title to hip hop. You see it, close. And to be or not to be dope, that's the question. Are you going to stop or keep on rushing? Forward, faster, quicker than the next man. To be the best is the master plan. Go on with all you got. Give it your best shot. Don't even think about trying to stop. All right, let's try this again. See what we got.
Every morning I wake up, I eat Captain Crunch. Eat the same thing for dinner and the same for lunch. They call it Captain Crunch, but I can't tell, cause every time I eat it, it's soggy as hell. One particular morning after washing my bowl, threw on my tailor-made sweatsuit and all my gold. Put on my Adidas sneakers called Boulevards. I got my only transportation, my Transpass card.
I'm not tapping in no links.
And I kick the cat. I leave him alone. If he caught some rats, me and the cat, we don't.
Yeah. Take him in the Bible text.
Man, I'm going back to gospel.
Yo, every morning I wake up, I eat Captain Crunch. It's like this, y'all. It's like this, y'all.
I don't like none of them Jones, even when they start. Let me see. Workspaces. Gospel. All right, I'm going back to I am going back to, let's see. Oh, that's only one person on here. Good. So it's all about me right now. Let's see.
Every morning I wake up, I eat Captain Crunch. Eat the same thing for dinner and the same for lunch. They call it Captain Crunch, but I can't tell, cause every time I eat it, it's soggy as hell. One particular morning after washing my bowl, threw on my tailor-made sweatsuit and all my gold. Put on my Adidas sneakers called Boulevards. I got my only transportation. transportation, my trespass card. Went downstairs and I kicked the cat. I leave him alone if he caught some rats. Well, me and the cat, we don't get along. Cause I used to have a hamster and now he's gone. Well, anyway, back to the day. I had to get myself together and be on my way. Had to run back upstairs to get my keys. Cause I can see me now and now.
Definitely sounds better.
I got my keys, now that was it. Way back downstairs, now this is serious shit. The goddamn cat was on the kitchen stove. I crawled on the floor.
It definitely sounds better.
I swung at the cat, tried to break his jaw, but he was too fast and scratched me with his paw. The itty bitty kitty cat hurt my pride, so I took the itty bitty cat outside. Started spinning around, oh, what's the use? Then I threw the fucking cat on the goddamn roof. Yak, 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 yak.
It's just me and you.
Sat down in a corner, writing on the wall.
It feels
His
good.
mother came, slapped him in the back of his head and said, "He said you have no sense at all." He fell to the floor and picked himself up. She said, "Get out," and he said, "What the fuck? I'm 18 now, I'm almost grown. I think it's about time for me to be on my own." He got his feelers sneaks in Giorgio cologne, rushed all in pain, commenced to leave home. Despite of the fact that he was a tad needy, he took up a life for writing graffiti on the side wall of the house kitchen, on the BF bar and grill. He even put burners in DC. Yes, he did it on Capitol Hill. Yeah. Now he's up in the big league, serving his time for that. Getting screwed in the blood every day of the week, and you know something wrong with that. Discombobulator, boobalator, ha, ha, yeah. Discombobulator, boobalator, ha, ha, yeah. Discombobulator, boobalator, ha, ha, yeah. Discombobulator, boobalator, ha. Chinese food can be real swell if you can go into the place and stand the smell. Everything you buy smells exactly the same. They just switch it around and change the name. Beef yak, chow mein, and egg foo young. They call it chop suey, but it's chopped off. The sodas taste like shrimp fried rice, and the candy bars are cold as ice. They sell everything from Snickers to Hers. When they kill a cat, what do they do with the furs? Chinese food scares the mess out of me, but it really doesn't matter when I get hungry. About 1 o'clock, I had a stomach ache, so I went for the aisle to get a pepper steak. I didn't feel like being rude, so I ordered nice. He acted like he didn't hear me, so I ordered twice. He said $3.49. I reached for my money. I thought to myself, this chick talks funny. Do you want a soda? With your order. The Chinese sound like a broken tape recorder. I said that's okay, cause I'm on a diet, and the soda from here, you know I won't buy it. He got mad as hell, started turning red. I couldn't understand a word he said. He said, chica, 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 chica. Chuka, chuka, chica, chuka, chica. I said, hold up a minute, you're talking too fast. I'll break this glass and kick your damn ass. Oh no, you won't do nothing to me, cause I was a teacher of the mighty Bruce Lee. That Bruce Lee shit doesn't really mean nothing. 6 feet underground in a damn coffin. You Oriental brothers think your art is foolproof. I pull my 45 out and shoot the mess out of you. See, right about then he started talking bullcrap. Put my Chinese style, I can stop a damn bullet. So I reached into my drawers, pulled out my 45. That's when the whole Chinese joint came alive. He said, oh my Buddha, I apologize. Tears were running from the Chinese eyes. I said, look, you chick, your damn food stink. You gon' talk some shit to me cause I want nothing to drink. Give my pepper steak to somebody else, cause a grown damn man shouldn't mess on himself. And you don't quit the ultimate. He's handmaster class for sure. And there's gonna be a way that I can rock. And I can tell the people I'll take it to the top. Sing side to side and back to backward. Two MCs gonna get this black. He is the DJ, but he raps too. And all you sucker MCs, you know you're through. I said,
Yeah, I'm gonna shut it down. But all these songs gonna be available on my website, Still Breeze Entertainment. But thanks for hanging in there. You've been around for a while. I'm gonna shut it down. We're in the suburbs, and I haven't wired it so that it doesn't fill the room with sound. So let me see one more.
Every morning I wake up, I eat Captain Crunch. Eat the same thing for dinner and the same for lunch. They call it Captain Crunch, but I can't tell, cause every time I eat it, it's all
I can't stop.
Once a kill in the morning after washing my bowl, threw on my tailor-made sweatsuit and all
I can't stop.
Put on my Adidas sneakers called Boulevards. I got my only transportation, my Transpass card. Went downstairs,
But I'm gonna make sure they're on my website. It's,
alone if he caught some rats. Me and the cat, we don't get along.
be about a week, couple of weeks.
Now he's gone. Well, anyway, back to the day I had to get myself together and be on my way. Had to run back upstairs to get my keys, cause I can see me now tonight saying, let me in, please. I got my keys, now that was it. Went back downstairs, now this is serious shit.
This is dope.
Goddamn cat was on the kitchen stove. I crawled on the floor in my nice clean clothes. I swung at the cat, tried to break his jaw, but he was too fast to scratch me with his paws. The itty bitty kitty cat hurt my pride. So I took the itty bitty cat outside, started spinning around, thought what's the use? Then I threw the fucking cat up down damn roof. Yeah. Little Jack Horner sat down in a corner, right on the wall. His mother came, slapped him in the back of his head and said, you have no sense at all. He fell to the floor and picked himself up. She said, get out, and he said, what the fuck? I'm 18 now, I'm almost grown. I think it's about time for me to be on my own. He got his Fila sneaks and Giorgio cologne, Rust-Oleum paint, and commenced to leave home. Despite of the fact that he was a tad needy, he took up a life of writing graffiti on the sidewall of Al's kitchen, on the BF bar and grill. He even put burners in D.C. Yes, he did it on Capitol Hill. Now he's up in the big leagues, serving his time for that, getting screwed in the butt every day of the week. And you know something wrong with that.
It just proves it don't matter what you say on a good song. With good music, it don't matter. Oh my God. It don't matter.
Chinese food can be real swell if you can go into the place and stand the smell. Everything you buy smells exactly the same. Just switch it around and change the name. Beef yak chow mein and egg foo young. They call it chop suey, but it's chopped dog tongue. The sodas taste like shrimp fried rice, and the candy bars are cold as ice. They sell everything from Snickers to Hers. When they kill the cats, what do they do with the furs? Chinese food scares the mess out of me, but it really doesn't matter when I get hungry. About 1 o'clock, I had a stomach ache, so I went up on the app to get a pepper steak. I didn't feel like being rude, so I ordered nice. He acted like he didn't hear me, so I ordered twice. He said $3.49. I reached for my money. I thought to myself, this chick talks funny. Do you want a soda with your order? The Chinese sound like a broken tape recorder. I said that's okay, cause I'm on a diet and a soda from here. You know I won't buy it. He got mad as hell, started turning red. I couldn't understand a word he said. He said, chica chuka chiku chica chica chuka chica chuka I said, hold up a minute, you're talking too fast. I'll break this glass and kick your damn ass. Oh no, you won't do nothing to me, cause I was the teacher of the mighty Bruce Lee. That Bruce Lee shit doesn't really mean nothing. 6 feet underground in a damn coffin. Your Oriental brothers think your art is foolproof. I pull my 45 out and shoot the mess out of you. See right about then he started talking bull crap. In my Chinese style, I can stop a damn bullet. So I reached into my drawers, pulled out my 45. That's when the whole Chinese joint came alive. He said, oh my Buddha, I apologize. yourself, yeah. And you don't quit. The ultimate, he's Handmaster Flash the show. And there's gonna be a way that I can.
Yeah, I'm gonna put this on. I'm gonna put it on my YouTube channel too. I'm gonna just string them all together on YouTube. Just one long joint. But check. Let me check this out though. Let's see, what is this here? That sound familiar? My wife gonna kill me. I found you. Nice. Nice. Gotta score some movies, man. Wow. Love it. Okay. I love out the box, man. Especially since I'm a filmmaker, you don't know what you could use, you know. All right, I really got shut down now. I went and did a sound check. It seems like it's banging through my garage door. Next time, I got this crazy setup, and next time I got to make sure that the sound just goes directly into the jaw. But let me see. Let me go. I want to just let it run. Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. DJ Too Tough. I'm listening to gospel versions of Discombobulated Boobulated.
Captain Crunch. Eat the same thing for dinner and the same for lunch. They call it Captain Crunch, but I can't tell. Cause every time I eat it, it's soggy as hell. Yeah. One particular morning after washing my bowl, threw on my tailor-made sweatsuit and all my gold. Put on my Adidas sneakers called Boulevards. I got my only transportation, my Transpass card. Went downstairs and I kicked the cat. I leave him alone if he caught some rats. Me and the cat, we don't get along because I used to have a hamster and now he's gone. Well, anyway, back to the day I had to get myself.
I'm gonna put these on my YouTube channel tomorrow.
Had to run back upstairs to get my keys, cause I was sitting at a night saying, let me in, please.
Yep.
I got my keys. Now that was it. Went back downstairs. Now this is serious shit. The goddamn cat was on the kitchen stove. I crawled on the floor in my nice clean clothes. I swung at the cat, tried to break his jaw, but he was too fast and scratched me with his paw. The itty bitty kitty cat hurt my pride, so I took the itty bitty cat outside. Started spinning around, thought what's the use? Then I threw the fucking cat on the goddamn roof. Corner, writing on the wall. His mother came slamming in the back of his head and said, you have no sense at all. He fell to the floor and picked himself up. She said, get out. And he said, what the fuck? I'm 18 now, I'm almost grown. I think it's about time for me to be on my own. He got his feet sneaks in Giorgio Cologne. Rust-Oleum paint and commenced to leave home. Despite of the fact that he was a tad needy, he took up a life of writing graffiti on the sidewall of Hell's Kitchen on the BFR DC. Yes, he did it on Capitol Hill. Now he's up in the big league, serving his time for that. Getting screwed in the mud every day of the week. And you know something wrong with that. Discombobulator, boobulator. Ha, 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 ha. Discombobulator, boobulator. Ha, 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 ha. Discombobulator, boobulator.
Okay. If I don't stop now, and I'm never gonna stop. Okay, Black Saturn. I'm gonna get off this thing, man. Thanks for hanging in there, man. Peace. And maybe I'll do this once a week. It's not. Let me see. I'll figure it out. All right. Have a good night. I don't even know how to end. I don't. There we go. Share with what? Okay, Facebook, I gotta shut it off as well. I have done my Facebook. Just trying to go on live more and get used to folks. Good thing is like it's not a lot of folks. All right, let's see what we got here.